Okay, so, picking up where we left off, the group moved further into the moorland, seeing some footprints but getting distracted by three shadowy figures watching them. After some discussion, they decided to follow, discovering that they only spoke to Maeve and Kaelin. Furthering along, you had Kaelin cut his hand to get into the enemy's base, discovering many things, including Elijah and a fiendish woman who called herself the mistress of the house. You then conversed with her for a minute or two before she vanished, and chaos ensues. And we will pick up exactly the moment we left off. You will have rolled initiative. Elijah is standing in front of you, sort of ready for a fight, as well as these two pinkish purple devil creatures sort of waiting in the wings. But going first is Drac. What are you doing?
Oh, fuck. I'm first.
You are.
Look, someone forgot they rolled high.
Yeah, that was my nat 20 for that day. Well, I have my bone sword out with the right, so...
You do.
What?
I said you do, yeah.
Yeah. So, let's pull out the other sword too from my arm, and I take 1 damage.
Anytime you want to roll a nat one.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's true.
And he was 30 from me, right?
Yeah, you can get to him.
Yeah, nice. Then just run and slap that bastard.
Make some attack rolls.
Slap that bitch up.
23 to hit.
23 definitely hits.
Nice. 8
Well, this has the right on it,
and
right?
2 lightning. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Very nice.
Yeah, another attack. 23 again.
23 also hits.
And 11 piercing
Jesus.
and 4.
Damn.
And
is this
then...
with your normal sword? This is confusing, because you have a sword made of a bone, and then a sword made of your hand bone.
The hand bone.
Okay. Yeah, so you take 2 big attacks that sort of piercing Elijah twice. You hit him in each shoulder. He sort of like not doubles over, but like gets like on the ground slightly and like coughs up a bit of like dark blood before looking up at you.
Yeah, and then I hit with my offhand.
Go for it.
20.
Just
20.
wailing
also
on this guy.
Then he take 5 slashing and 6.
Do you have the right on the other one as well?
Yeah, that's the one I had activated, and I activated on the bone sword because I can do that at the same time I pull it out.
Great. Jesus, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Cool.
After that, I can't do anything more.
I think you've done quite a lot, don't worry about it.
The rest of us. So you take 3 massive attacks on Elijah, and you see like, because all the weapons are piercing, I believe.
No, the sword is slashing.
Okay, so you take 2
ones.
sort of piercing attacks, hitting his shoulders, and then with your offhand sword, you sort of slash down the center, and you see there's a gash in his clothes, revealing the sort of like slick, almost oily skin with like sort of pale skin and dark blood dripping from it. And he sort of like crouches. But you see he looks up at you. And for anyone looking not directly at Elijah, looking around, you see flames like from the braziers start to flicker slightly side, and you see near you a shadow growing more as you watch as those same 3 shadow entities that you met with appear
God's sake.
in the room.
I know you guys are bitches.
And they rolled high on initiative, so it's them next. So
Please
yeah.
don't hurt me.
The first one in
the wrong colour.
We just need Kaelin to deal with it, and they weren't attacking because he's special. Little boy.
So the first of three sort of comes out of the wall near where in the chamber that Sidon is in, and begins to lunge forward at you. Sort of flying forward, like float. Like I know they do walk, like walking forward, not making any sound. As I will roll.
You say they didn't make a sound. I, in my head, am going to decide that that's the sound that they make.
What is your... Sorry, Sidon, what's your passive perception?
13.
Because I will. Cool. So this is attack is an advantage.
Yeah, I was going to say, this would be like a surprise attack, because he wasn't looking
Yes,
that way.
no, it's because Shadow Stealth. But yes, I will make some attack rolls. Oh, a attack roll. Probably missing, but as it has advantage. Misses. The old fucking stupidly high AC.
You already know.
Yeah, I know it's AC 17, I was looking earlier. Then the other two, there's only one person they can go for.
No!
Unless, hold on, I will see. No, this one can reach Sidon. So one of them will float down next to Drac, while the other one will go for Sidon.
If
Sort of
Dali
floating.
is restrained and unconscious, it's an auto crit. Just saying.
I'm aware. Floating through the bars. We'll just do the other one on Sidon because they'll probably miss as well. Not with advantage. 21. Never mind.
Nice.
So Sidon, you take 8 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Can I ask?
Yes.
Because necrotic is this the one where you can't heal, or doesn't matter?
No, it's certain effects are like that, but this is just
Chill
normal.
touch.
Chill touch, things like that. But you see, this shadow sort of reaches a hand forward, and you feel like shadow almost like sap from you, as for a moment you get slightly darker and lethargic, as your strength score is reduced by 3 right now. Yeah.
How do I?
So if you're on your sheet,
Add
you
that.
can click your strength thing, like
So you were
at the
going to say,
top.
how do I undo that?
And you can either do override score on the modifier, you can do -3, or override to -3 of what your strength is.
So it wouldn't be modified, it'd be score.
So yeah, the score is like 3 lower, whatever yours is. I think yours is 14, so it'd be 11.
Oh Jesus! If it's
the
the modifier down 3.
You gotta keep an eye on that as well, because if it goes below
Yes.
6, you can't carry stuff.
It's weird.
Yeah.
This one will
That's
go
interesting.
for
My
Drac.
Strength
Sir?
has just gone down to average.
Oh.
For Drac 12, I think 12 misses you.
that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
that's
good.
miss.
That is these shadows' turns. Sidon, it's you.
I don't think I can punch these things.
Try it.
You can try.
Yeah,
Your astral punches do force damage.
they do force damage, but
You do.
I don't know if I
Classic.
don't know. Fuck it, I'll give it a try. Yeah, one of my Ashlons. My Ashlon will strike the one next to Dahlia, so that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Leave Marcel, keep us alone.
26 hits.
Cool.
For 10. Nice.
10.
So this sort of the glowing sort of white blue of your Asylum punches. You see it almost for a second. This thing dissipates before reforming back next to you. It did damage, but it does not get destroyed in one hit.
No, but did it look like it took full
Yes.
damage?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And I'll do it again.
Go for it. Cool.
12.
A 12 meets it, beats it. These things do not have a high armor class. For 6.
6.
Weirdly enough, with a 10 and a 6, that is their exact health. So you punch once and it dissipates, and you use your other arm, which turns like a claw, as you slash down like you're swatting like fog, as it just vanishes completely.
Nice. And then I will pop a key point off and go for a flurry of blows on the one.
Why does
Up
it
here?
sound like you're doing like a line of coke? You'd be like,
I was going to say, I was about to say.
I'm gonna pop a keyboard right now. Right here, right now.
Pop a
gonna
key
pop-
point.
No.
Flurry of blows, let's go.
Go for it. 20 hits.
20.
Nice.
And again,
13.
13. So, I'm gonna savage attacker it.
Okay.
Come on, roll a 9.
Nice. So you punch both these into smoke.
I like how his mic peaked out
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Very nice. Moving anywhere?
I'm good.
Cool.
Nice.
Kalen's turn. What's he gonna do?
What you gonna do?
Who you gonna call?
You- Anyone who's looking can see that Kalen is actively scared of Elijah. Sort of like looking, but like shaking slightly.
Filthy.
Says the one at the fucking back in a different room.
Yeah, that's
This
just.
guy was gonna come here on his own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this guy's a fucking idiot.
He is gonna. Who can he? He's gonna have to move forward. Yeah. So he will walk forward, and as he does, sort of activates that searing, burning on the rapier, walking forward, and is gonna make an attack against Elijah. 22 hits, and he does get sneak attack.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
It's been too long, so he doesn't get the extra 3d6, but he will get the searing smite damage. For another 5.
What's the extra 3d6 one?
3d6 in the last minute, if the rapier's been exposed to an open flame.
Oh, cool.
But it's been, you were talking for longer
Talking
than a
for
minute.
about 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah. So it is. Cool. Elijah's sort of standing there, taking everything. Now, like, burning to one side, just looks and locks eyes with Kalen and snarls, and he spits blood into Kalen's face.
That's not very
Ew.
hygienic.
It's
Yeah, that's good. Attack him instead of me. That's-
Slab, it's your turn.
Okay. The thing is, what I was probably gonna do was let's look. I think it was here. Yeah. Yeah, easily. So I'm gonna move up to here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to cast a level 2 shatter
Okay.
Ooh.
there. And obviously, is it 10-foot radius or 10-foot diameter?
It
You have to
should
spell it.
say. It should
Well,
say
well,
radius
no,
sphere.
So neither.
Well, it's a sphere.
Oh, sphere. Oh, I think we've done the way around then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a sphere. It just says area.
Shatter. It's a 10-foot sphere.
Radius, that'll be on it.
Not just sphere.
So,
It says some loud noise, each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere.
A 10-foot
Yeah,
radius.
okay,
Okay.
yeah.
So it'd be that. Meaning you can hit those without hitting track. What's the save on shatter?
It is. Oh, I'll just cast it. Like that.
Come on.
There you go. It's a 15 con save. Okay.
Oh, that's a good amount of damage.
That is a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Con save. Thingy succeeds. Elijah succeeds. The fiendish creature. Where the fuck's con? Fails. And the shadow
It's dead.
succeeds.
Ah.
Oh.
So
Almost one
You take
shot
half,
it.
though, don't you?
Sorry?
You take half on
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
It's like 9 damage.
It's 9, yeah. Very resistant. The shadow takes half of 9, so it takes 4. Because they are resistant to thunder.
That is a weird resistance.
I know.
You normally see resistance.
I know, I just saw that.
The
What?
fiend or the shadow.
It's the shadow.
Shadow.
Well, then he saves, so he takes a quarter damage.
Yes, so it's 4.
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought I was doing 9 damage completely.
Cool, are you doing anything else?
I'm gonna give a bardic inspiration to Maeve. Basically, it's like it's round 2. You've killed him this time.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
so-
have a bardic inspiration. There you go. Cool. It is now the devil's turns. And you see the one closest to the main bulk of you looks to Kalen and looks to Drac. So as it looks to Kalen, you see Elijah put a hand up to stop it, and then it flies up further. Sort of, it has flyby, so it doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. And then you watch as from above it has these spines on its back. I'll resend this image. It has spines on its back, and the spines sort of fly out. And it's gonna make an attack roll on Drac and an attack roll on Maeve with these tail spines. Drac 14.
That's a miss.
Maeve 7 also misses.
Yeah.
I'm rolling great today, guys. And then
Well, you did roll a nat 20, so
that's on a save. And then the second one is going to run towards, or sort of like glide towards Sidon, and make 2 attacks with this sort of like, or make 1 attack with its like gnarled sort of spiked mouth.
so not the trident.
What?
Trident in the image.
Yeah, no, it's going to make 1 with a trident afterwards.
Did that first one move at all, or did you just go up in the air?
It went up in the air.
They flyby.
As flyby, so yeah. Then the second one with the fork. Why would you ever use these? This is a really weird sheet. It does like the bite and the fork are less plus than the spines.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Then you get 1 spine attack around it, though.
No.
Oh.
Or 2 with its tail spines. It has like a limited number of spines, but the number is 12. So that's never really going to come up.
Spine attack, a ranged attack.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they like
That's why
fly
I'm
out.
confused. Yeah.
Weird. I should have done the other way around, but it doesn't matter. Cool. Maeve, it's your turn.
Okay. Let me just. I'm gonna cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay. What's the? It's a 10 foot around you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Spirit shard. I'll make it.
Range area self.
There
Yeah,
you go.
10 feet
Yeah,
of
yeah.
you. Any creature of your choice that you see starts with its turn within 10 feet of you has speed reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn. And my spell, any attack I make deals 1d8. So then I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast
We're
On.
blasting.
and hope that I hit. I'll
Cassie on
fire. Oh, Elijah, and I missed.
A 13 will miss. Yeah.
I get 2, don't I?
You've got the bardic inspiration.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you can roll a D. Is it D8 now, or is it D6? It's a D8.
1d8.
Oh, it's dick.
Come on, big money. Come on, big money.
Cool.
Nice.
Making it 17 will hit.
Yes. So that's 1.
What's the extra damage?
It is. Oh my god, why have I gone off it? I'm an idiot.
I'd recommend Radiant.
1d8.
Extra, because you check. I think it's
Radiant.
cold, necrotic, or radiant. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Damn. Okay.
and
Very nice.
then I'm gonna use my second
Okay.
Eldritch Blast and go for him again. Please, come on.
10 minutes. But you have negated his healing using radiant damage
Nice.
for this round. So what does this look like?
So you watch as she when she casts Spirit Shroud, you see it like that similar thing as to when she takes a form of dread, where her eyes roll back in her head and she starts whispering in a different language. And then you watch as these shadows that are usually very slight around her become thicker and grow and start swirling around her in a circle. And then when she casts her Eldritch Blast, when she casts it, it looks as if the shadows around her are also like putting their arms out in the same way and like helping her.
Very nice. Sorry, I'm just trying to find something. Cool.
Scares
Great.
me when you say that.
No, I was trying to look for something.
Like he's hellish rebukes.
No, I was looking at something in my notes, and I was struggling to find where it was. Fuck you. Cool. It is Elijah's turn. That was a good amount of damage, but you can see from the first time you were fighting, all of you can see this, he seems to be more hardy. He's taking more hits, and he's still taking the amount of damage you're doing, but it seems like he's got more vitality to him than before.
Elijah, my friend, it looks like you've been training.
He's jacked under under his outfit.
Abs of the dead.
Yeah, abs of the dead. That's the name of the ability, funnily enough. So it is his turn now, and you watch, and sort of like takes that radiant, and you see sort of from like the shoulder to the neck, the sort of radiant burn, sort of crawls up to like the side of his face, and he just like smirks and and he looks to Kalen, who's next to him, and reaches a hand and lifts his chin up and says, "Come, unwanted thrall, aid your master and kill them with me." And you watch as Kalen's eyes go over red. Then Elijah is going to make an attack on Drac. Here it is. 25 to hit.
That hits.
So you see as he sort of lunges forward after doing something strange to Kalen, and he sort of grabs you, sort of like by the one on the shoulder and one sort of in like your ribs, and digs his claws into your ribs. You take 7 points of slashing damage. And then you watch as so he like moves your hair and goes in for a bite. 12 misses
swing
though.
That way, dude. That hits us.
12 will miss. Cool. I'm just looking at something. 12 will miss. Sorry, I'm thinking. So he goes for that bite. Thanks, James. And you see he sort of looks up to a looks up to like the wall, sort of over here, and you see almost in like shadow and smoke, he vanishes and reappears on the wall, staring down at all of you. He's about 10 feet up right now, like sort of standing on the wall, looking at all of you, sort of teeth bared. Cool. That is his turn. Archeron, it's you.
Gotta get that wall climbing ability in there somewhere.
Yep. Only way it's coming in.
Okay, couple of quick questions. One,
yes.
With the books about vampire that we had given to us by Cassian, could I make a check to understand what would happen to a vampire? Obviously, when they die, we know that they return to their coffin, but what would happen if the coffin was destroyed before they got there?
Yeah, you can make me a...
You clever little shit.
I would say, I'll say Arcana. I'll give it to you. Give you the best one. Best chance.
28.
Give it to me, baby.
28. You get the sense, if the vampire's coffin was destroyed before it was in there, it would likely wholly negate that bonus, that like regeneration.
So it would kill. They would be dead.
If they would die, they would be dead.
Oh,
if they didn't create another coffin somehow.
Okay, cool. Okay, the other thing I'd like to do as part of this turn is, I know we walked down the stairs to get here. How far roughly was it that we walked?
Oh, it was a few minutes.
Okay, how long will it take me to bring Porridge down?
It would be longer than a fight.
Oh, okay.
I mean, in D&D, longer than a fight.
Okay.
Probably a good full
he
dash.
can do like 120 feet around.
Yeah, but it's spiraling down, so he wouldn't, it'd be weird. So I'd say it'd be
only
about
100 feet actually.
It'd probably be about
That's
a minute and a half, I would say. Yeah,
we'll start with "Oh Lordy, he are coming."
Okay.
He's
oh Lordy,
start
he are
speaking
coming.
Yeah, and you hear just the edge of your hair.
Echoes.
Yeah. Okay, beans. Oh, cool. So from where I am, I don't have direct line of sight on what's his face, but I can see this dude here. Can I see that guy?
You can see everything in the middle of the room, pretty much.
Oh, well, hold on there. Okay, I'm this guy here. I'm just gonna need to break out the old measuring tool. 90 feet. That's quite a way.
It's quite a way away.
The closest enemy is the.
Uh-oh.
The Discord
Doing
guy.
it again.
The closest thing is the shadow, which is about 85 from you.
It only does
I
it when we've
just
got
saw
the
a
bots
big
in.
ass circle on the map.
Yeah, I did do that. You didn't hear my, oh shit! I did it as it cut out, and then I said,
thought I had magic missile, but I don't have magic missile, so that changes a lot of my plans.
Oh no!
Just like I had it for some reason.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Okay then. As a I'm gonna hold my action to cast a spell on my next turn. I'm gonna hold my action to cast a second level chromatic orb, but I'm gonna change the damage from whatever the crap options are from
it's like
chromatic
elemental
orb,
damage.
yeah, to the radiant damage of Mantle of the Moonlight. Because I'm upcasting second level, so I get access to that spell.
I fucking love Order of the Scribe. It's
so
cool.
I'm going to hold my action for when the next person to successfully hit that creature hits it. That's when the spell goes off. So it looks like it's an effect from the attack, so I hopefully can remain hidden.
Okay. Sure.
Sure, Jan.
Yeah. Great. Drac, it's your turn.
I want to look at Kalen and dude, are you okay?
He is. Hey, did thing die for a second?
No.
No? Oh, no, look, I think the bot changed. So I was like, huh? He looks at you, unblinking, eyes red. Like, not making any movements, just like staring towards you. Eyes fully red.
Damn it! I don't want to hit him, but I think I have to. Yeah, fuck it. Let's kill our friends. Let's go.
Make me an attack roll.
27.
27 hits.
Oh.
He takes 9 piercing and 5 lightning.
5 lightning. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to find it in my notes. Okay. It is.
Maybe.
He's not gonna die from.
No, I know, but just it's for future reference.
Okay, I will make the.
The only one you got convinced with that is punishment pump.
Oh!
A natural 20 on the wisdom save. You. What do you do to get him out of this effect?
I
you stab him, but like how?
Yeah, I stab
how
him.
do you want to stab this?
Stab him in like the shoulder, and at the same time pushes him down, and then like take the pommel on the bone sword and like hit him in the head a little.
You see, you hit inside his head, and he coughs up blood.
I've got this image of Iron Man in the Hulkbuster armor.
Go to sleep. So he coughs up blood and sort of gets to one knee, and his eyes go back to his regular. I think they're blue. I can't remember.
Wow.
And he's like, his eyes are blue.
Oh my god! You made him grow.
Enlarge on him. As he looks up at you and says, "I don't know what the fuck that was." And sort of stands up.
You're back.
I think so. Oh fuck, my shoulder hurts.
Now he's got a massive hole in his shoulder.
And sort of like tries to stand back up and manages to.
I'm like, look at him and like, how many tusks do you see?
2.
Ah, good enough.
Pat him on the head too hard.
Oh, fuck.
You can muff.
And then I can hit this dude.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
14.
14 hits.
Nice. 11 piercing and 1 crimson.
Your weapon is magical while it's activated, right? So this thing vanishes into smoke.
Nice.
Has exactly 12 health.
Ash is like, damn it.
No, I'm just surprised because every attack on these guys has been the exact amount of damage that you've needed.
No, it was more for the fact it's like your sword is magical. Damn it! You were about ready to go. Nope, it just phases straight through.
Do you have 3 attacks?
It's a bonus action attack.
Yeah.
With his offhand.
So I'm gonna move up here so I can attack this one.
Yeah.
And before I do that, I'm gonna shout to Elijah, "Get down here and fight, coward!" And then I try to hit. That's.
Oh, that one. Yeah. This thing, it's sort of like flying up slightly, and it just flies out of your range as you go up to try and hit it. Cool. I assume that's your turn.
Yes.
Sidon, it's you.
Ooh. This devil in front of me, I'm gonna punch it with my astral arms.
Go for it.
So,
26 hits.
Don't forget the chromatic orb.
then I don't think you can see this.
You can't see that one. The other one, it would have been on the one.
Oh, sorry, the one next to Drax, isn't it? Sorry.
The one next to Drac,
Yeah.
or the one that just got beefed in around. If you want, you can roll that right now, if you want to, on the one that's still alive. 10 damage. Oh yeah, James, if you want, you can roll it on.
No, I'll wait. See, I'm hiding my attack, so maybe.
Oh, so basically the guy who died too fast before you could cast it.
Oh right. So this one next, this guy here next. To
The one in
Drax.
front, yeah, you could. No, it's not dead. That's what I was saying.
That's the one I meant.
on
That
that
sorry,
one. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. All right. Sorry. I've moved away from the page now. Sorry, 1 second. What the fuck? 16 chromatic orb. Ignore the damage type, but it will be 15 radiant damage.
Jesus.
You're welcome.
I'm just checking. That thing dies in radiant flames.
Nice.
Explodes.
Yep.
Score 1 for the nerd.
Oh, I just realised that I have agonizing blast, so I could have added another d4 to that damage.
Agonizing Blast is just flat.
It's a flat bonus,
It's flat your charisma.
and it would have been.
And I think it's added. It adds.
Oh, it's added anyway.
automatically.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
At least it should be.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
it is.
21.
21 hits. Yep.
Oh, next to me again.
Yep.
Savage attacker in that.
10 force damage. Still up.
You bastard! I'd do the bonus action attack. I'm not spending a key point
Okay.
on it. I feel like I can kill him. Come on! No!
No.
You did 2 massive attacks, and the third one, you see it like uses the fork and like forks down on the astral arms, like dodges out the way, and manages.
I should have flurried a blow.
to avoid it.
But so you
Wow,
can.
sounds like Sidon's peeking the thing's microphone.
What's everyone's passive perception, by the way?
13.
11.
13.
I was going to say is Sidon's
12.
just peeking because he's excited because Dali's around him.
I don't
Sorry,
trust
it's a nunchuck in his pocket.
I don't trust
Sorry, a ninja dart. It's a
and I-
ninja dart in his pocket.
Nice. So I guess the only person. 13. You're starting to be the closest person. You hear the sound of what appears to be, I wouldn't say fire, but like the roar of flame for like half a second.
Who hears that? Sorry.
Sidon, was someone else's pass? Sorry, everyone said
Mine was 12.
anything above 40. So yeah, Sidon would hear it because he's the closest.
Yeah, mine's 13.
And I guess Slab would hear it. From. Did you say 13?
Yeah, mine's
Yeah. Okay. So from how do I describe this? Sort of around this direction. I'll just mark it around here. Like obviously in the shadow of this map, you should be able to see that. You hear the sound of what appears to be like a fire burning for like half a second. Kalen's turn. Kalen can't make it too large because he's on the fucking wall.
And whose fault is that?
Did you not got a ranged attack?
He has a dagger, yeah.
Dagger.
So yeah, he's just want to get maybe a sneak attack because it's too far. Yeah, so he will. He can't walk. Yeah, he'd be out of range. But yeah, he'll walk forward. Sort of. Yeah, walk forward menacingly. Sort of like spin a dagger and go to throw it up at Elijah. 14 misses. Goes to throw it, and Elijah just catches it.
He did just get hit on the head.
Yeah, and Elijah just catches it and throws it to the ground. Can you do anything as a bonus action? He has a potion. He'll just down a healing potion. Because ow.
And he yells to Drac, "You have jinxed me!"
Heals for 6. Cool. Great. That's Kalen's turn. Slab, it's you.
Yeah, so area 60 foot, right? I always get confused with this. This one's not clear. It just says range / area 60 foot, so I'm going to assume that means like that.
Yeah, so the range. What's the spell?
I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word because of Archon took heavy damage. Sidon took heavy damage like the turn before that. Obviously, Kalen's took damage from Drac to wake him up. So my question is basically, will I get everyone from where I'm standing?
As you can see within range.
As you call out words of restoration up to
you can't
6
see me.
creatures.
Let's see his hidden. He did roll a nat 20 on his.
Are you hidden?
Yeah. I mean, don't not do it. I'm just need to put myself on mute for a second.
Yeah, you can hit everyone but Archeron.
Okay, and yeah, I was going to do it anyway. It was just if I could have got him anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't know if he was like if we knew he was there.
I mean, you know he's back there, but you don't know specifically. You need to see something to target them.
But I'm going to do it anyway.
This spell has no effect on undead or constructs. It's an interesting tidbit on Mass Healing Word.
Yeah, none of them do. No healing spell. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Good thing we aren't undead or constructs.
Right.
Tiny damage.
So yeah, anyone who wants to can heal for 5.
Nice.
Including Sidon and whoever. Yeah, I'll say you can see Sidon from there. So that's your bonus action.
I haven't got a ranged attack.
You have Vivacious Mockery, which is a cantrip.
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
And I'm pretty sure Mass Healing Word is a bonus action.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
I've now got to think of an insult if
So like, get off the wall, you bootleg Peter Parker.
Got him.
You hurt him so bad he dies.
I mean, literally, that's what the
You
spell
know,
is.
like you know that joke that's like, I want Spider-Man. We have Spider-Man at home, and then just like points to Elijah.
Spider-Man at home.
He's like Spooderman.
No, at least Spooderman is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elijah's pretty funny.
No. Funny looking. Way. Maybe I should get Vicious Mockery.
It's just that you know when you cast it, you get put on the spot. It's like fuck, I haven't thought of this.
Big time, yeah. When we do the one-on-ones and I played as Odaletta, I was like, what do I say? What do I say?
But yeah, we'll cast it.
Yeah.
But basically, it's gonna be so British.
Yeah. So.
Basically, running up there, I mistook you for the meat on my Sunday roasted chicken.
Is it an intelligence save?
It's a wisdom save.
Wisdom.
And now I need to do like I don't get it.
Wisdom. Oops, I hit that. It's a 13. The roll is a 13.
So it's 25 psychic damage.
5 damage.
Well, I'm just looking the scuff out.
Can't make reaction.
It's disadvantage on the next attack. Yeah. Maeve, what's your dex, by the way?
Oh shit! Why?
I'm
16.
just asking. Okay. Cool. Slab, is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn now.
Well, I mean, it's 25.
The fiend's turns. That one is dead, so this one will. It has flyby, so it's just going to move out the range and then actually use the spine attacks like it really should all the time. I don't know why it has the other 2 attacks. Make 2 spine attacks on Slime. 24.
Oh, fuck.
20, Jesus Christ!
Oh,
no!
So lucky that it's not my game because you would be dead.
Question.
Yes.
Do these count as missiles?
You can throw one. You can deflect one of them.
That's.
Why not?
Reaction.
Oh yeah, silvery barbs. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
you two
silvery
What's the
barbs.
range of silvery barbs?
It's like 90 feet, isn't it? 120
60
feet?
foot.
Oh, 60.
60.
That's out of my range, I'm afraid.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
just
Oh, just!
Yeah, but
Oh my
how
God.
high up is he?
That is true. It was.
He flew up.
Come on.
You know what? Fuck. I'm not. I hate the spell. No.
Oh.
I'm not gonna let it happen. Plus, Sidon can react for one of them anyway.
Yeah. The first one. How do I do this? It's.
What is? So I have to roll the damage, and then you have to roll.
A D10.
Start at 3rd level.
It's like a D something plus something. It's really weird.
Yeah, it's a D10 plus Dex plus Monk level.
So you have to beat the damage I roll, right?
Yeah, if I beat the
Okay.
damage you roll, I catch it.
You can throw it back. Yeah. Okay.
Is that including crit damage as well?
It will include. It was the
Full
full
damage.
damage of the spell.
I'm gonna
Okay.
make a bard called Barbara Silver, and all she's gonna do is cast silvery barbs. And
That
Ash's
was just
No
a,
one's going to allow that character.
We've already had it as well.
That's true.
Oh, that's why you hate Damien.
No, that was one of the many reasons.
So 14 points of damage.
Is that on the
So-
first one?
That's the full. So you can only deflect one because it's a reaction. So yeah, make your 10. So you deflect 10 of that damage. So you catch it, and your hand starts to burn as this spine is like on fire. But you manage to negate most of it. And then the second one, I'll roll that same thing, and you will take all of this.
You can just press up, by the way, and roll the same thing.
It's fine. So you take 13 points of damage.
You deflected the right one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like one. So some of that I don't think it matters, but I rolled 2 1s on that. Jesus. So that the 1s plus the 2
Well, you
are
get when you
piercing,
roll 2
and the rest of that
nat 20s.
is. I know it's nice. I mean, it's nice they do something, right, James?
Stay mad, man.
I will. I will stay mad. But that is that creature's turn. This is gonna be interesting.
I actually missed an opportunity to kill that creature. I think.
What?
I forgot I have it. I forgot I have an ability, and I'm pretty sure I have that ability. Yeah, I do. It's called focused aim. I could have.
You did. Too late. Way
I
too
know
late.
it's way too late. It's way too late. Damn it!
So you watch Sidon, because you're the person who can see this specifically, as you're trying to deflect this creature's attacks. 2 big attacks. One of them you manage to deflect most of it. The other one goes into like your gut and like goes up and like spikes you and burns sort of part of your insides.
Oh.
As you watch 2 hands from about here reach from through the wall. As you see what appears to be a fiend with sort of blue skin wearing metallic armor. with these two blue wings behind it, begin to stride forward. It did use its action, so you're fine for that. But it is walking towards you, but it cannot make an attack on its turn.
Do I recognise it?
It's Steve, the blue fiend.
Yes.
Is it Steve, the blue concubus?
Can you make me?
Cook.
Yeah, is it the concubus?
Succubus?
No, it is not. You recognise this isn't a succubus. Can you make me a? I'll say religion.
Oh.
DC,
I rolled
12.
well on this.
18. Okay. Probably would have been higher than 12. With an 18, you recognise this to be a cambion.
Oh. You're fucked.
But it has used its action.
screwed.
Has used its action to dash.
Been nice knowing you, buddy.
It uses its action to dash, so it can't actually make it. But it is next to you. Maeve, it is your turn.
Hello.
Hello.
So, I'm gonna, form of dread.
Okay.
Which I had to check isn't concentration, which I thought it was.
It's not.
So my spirit shroud is still.
It'd be
up.
a terrible ability if it's concentration.
Yeah, I know, right? So you watch as the spirits that are all around her like completely camouflage her, and then when they move again, she's in this form of dread, and she's got these, this really long white flowing hair and this stag head. And I'm gonna try and hit Bitch Boy with 2 more Eldritch Blasts.
Go for it.
Pew.
Which one of them?
Spider Bitch.
Spider bitch. He's a vampire, thank you. 14 misses.
Fuck off.
Natural 20.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, and I get to add.
You get to add the radiant as well. So it is
2d8.
2d8 radiant damage.
It's 2d8.
Because it's a crit.
Oh my god.
Come on, 16
2d8.
damage. Let's go.
Please, imagine. I'd cry.
Oof.
Wow.
Okay, he's looking very hurt.
And does that stop his healing?
19, that's still a lot of damage.
Yes, it's a lot of damage. He's looking very hurt.
Very hurt and stops his healing.
And it stops his healing again.
Oh, poor baby.
I will remind you though, when you use your form of dread, obviously you get temp HP.
Yeah.
I
need to roll that. Thank you for
attempt to frighten a creature. I've forgotten what the save is. It's whenever you hit a creature.
Check.
Yeah.
I think it's wisdom something, but I don't remember what the number is.
It'll be a spell save, right?
Oh, it probably will be.
When you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can force it to make a wisdom saving throw. If the saving throw fails, the target is frightened until the end of your next turn. What is the saving throw? Why is it not telling
It'd be your spell. If you... I think it's your spell save DC. So, I'll just roll.
Plus 7, so what's that? Is it 15?
7. Doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
He is frightened.
Nice. I need to roll that as well.
That's...
Nine. Not there yet.
Not bad. That's literally almost max.
I know.
It's plus your warlock
Isn't
level.
it? Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's +5, so...
I don't know what I use to frighten. I'll use that one. I don't know. Cool. Is that your turn, Maeve?
I think that's all I can do, so yes.
Elijah, kind of fucked. Because you cannot willingly go closer to the creature you're frightened by.
Do you know that thing when you do the wave, the really patronising wave where you just wiggle the tips of your fingers? I just imagine her doing that in her form of dread,
Also, as well, remember he's got disadvantage on his attack roll.
He does. I mean, he can't make the tackle anyway.
Melee, yeah.
It's melee. So
Bet he's feeling pretty shit right now.
So I guess
so that wall climb bit.
It's never a good ability. So I guess what he'll do is he's going to look at. What should he look at? What's the range on this? So I don't know. I'm sure the D4. Actually, no, sounds like getting fucked. It's fine. I'll roll a D4. Actually, no. Drac? Can you roll me a D4?
I can. What's it? Slash R.
Just slash
right?
R1D4. Yeah.
3.
3.
Stop!
So, I mean, actually, probably the best person could have gone for. Maeve. You see he sort of looks at you, and his voice is slightly shaky, but he says, "I will drench you in blood." Can you make me a wisdom save?
Sorry.
Wait, can I...
hero points.
Hang on. No, we don't have hero points, but I have...
Well, you do have hero
We
points.
do.
Oh, we do. I have the talisman.
I think talisman is just ability
Ability.
checks. This is a saving throw.
There's a
There's a
thing.
special one that's like saving throws, like a invocation. It's not a bad thing, don't worry. You take 7 points of psychic damage, and your next attack rolls a disadvantage, as he did vicious mockery.
Can I...
You can't hellish rebuke.
Can I... I'm gonna hellish rebuke. That bastard.
It's a dex save, right?
Yeah.
That's your last spell slot,
Jesus
isn't it?
Christ!
Yeah, baby.
27
Nice.
damage. A lot.
Yeah, baby.
Third level.
Don't fuck with
Oh,
me.
It has
Bitch
to be a
boy.
third level.
Has to be,
Yeah.
yeah, because fucking
Warlock.
Warlock. For the record, I was like, that's your last spell slot, though. It doesn't matter. 27 damage on it.
It's fine. It's not a problem. I've been using Eldritch Blast anyway. The only spell I cast was the shadow one.
Shadow,
So
yeah.
she's just fully like both fingers like swearing at him like. Eh.
Maeve,
Finger guns.
Maeve, how'd you want
Yes. Yes. I really want to be the one to kill this fucking dick. So as like what? So describe to me what he did when he was like, "I'll drench you in blood,"
He like pointed at you and snarled essentially.
and nothing happened. Oh no, I took.
Oh, you took 7 points of damage, which isn't a small amount of damage.
What,
That kills
why
a
did I
couple of
take? What did I take damage for? Just psychic from him
It's psychic
pointing at me.
damage. It's a vicious mockery. You know the cantrip.
Okay, so I just imagine her again in her form of dread, like that. Like I imagine psychic damage is just like a headache.
Yeah.
So she like puts her hands on
Pretty
her
bad
head,
headache for 7
It's a
damage.
migraine, yeah.
and then just like
Anyone got any
looks,
paracetamol?
Fucking
Like-
fatal for commoners.
yeah, like looks up at him, and then there's this like because I always imagine everything of like it's really cliche, but I imagine everything of Maeve's is like blue and purple, and obviously fire, hellish rebuke. So there's like blue flames, and her eyes go like black, and then all of these like shadowy flames just like shoot forward and wrap around him and like choke the bastard
Yeah,
out.
so you watch as these sort of purple and blue flames wrap around him as none of you just hear him say this. Maeve, like, her nose starts bleeding slightly, and then this massive, like, he just gets engulfed in flames. And you watch as these, like, tendrils of purple and blue fire wrap around him and get tighter and tighter and tighter. And as he does, you get to, like, the limit, and you see him start to burn, scars all over his body. As you watch as as the flames sort of go down, he begins to drop. Before he hits the ground, he dissolves into ash and smoke and vanishes.
Again?
Maeve, remember to tell me that I should never piss you off.
Can I right? No, one thing I want to ask is, you know how you said that when I hit him with radiant damage, he can't heal?
Yes.
If I hit him with the Hellish Rebuke and the Spirit Shroud thing is still up, can I not add a D8 to that?
I think it's when you attack.
Yeah, it's not unsafe.
It's like when you
Okay.
attack a creature. But simultaneously,
Never mind.
as he vanishes and is gone, you watch as sort of seeing what you did, Kaelin sort of turns around, begins to like go look for any other sort of enemies in the room, and you see he begins to walk but falls over and hits the ground as well.
Hmm?
Like, passes out.
Like,
What?
goes unconscious. Cool. Archon, it's your turn.
Did when Maeve ashed this guy, was there any kind of visual like any air punch, like finger guns, like or sound of "haha, got you, Elijah the vampire"? That I could
Elijah out.
You heard Elijah say something. You heard his voice. You couldn't probably make out the words. You hear Maeve. You hear like
What
the
I'm
slight-
looking for is context clues. that
Yes,
he
yeah, no,
died.
yeah. You hear sort of the muttering and the tenseness of a spell cast, and then you hear the sound of flames and what you can only assume as Elijah screaming, since you don't recognize the voice. And then silence from whatever that is.
And I'm guessing she kind of like fist bumps the air. Oh, sorry, air punches.
I guess.
I'm asking May for confirmation.
Probably very subtly.
Okay. Okay.
Well, if you want, you can make me a perception check or like an insight check.
Maybe not. Insight's closer, so I will do that. It's the same thing, effectively.
13? You can make a guess that Elijah's probably fucked.
Okay. I want to see. I'm going to action dash to here. As far as I can here.
Okay.
So I want to get to his coffin before he gets to come out and see if he's in there. Yeah, that's my plan.
Cool. That's your turn then?
Mm-hmm.
Drac, it's you.
Yeah, seeing Silent is getting, like, gangbanged in there. Can I move up to, like, here?
I'm pretty sure...
And then, like...
I'm pretty sure this one's open.
That middle one is open. Yeah, that's gonna mark.
And I think...
Didn't
this one is open because I broke this one down.
Yes, I think these two are open. I'll do that.
Yeah, so can I, like, get in position and then throw a dagger at this one?
It will have cover. It'll have half cover, but so have a higher AC. But yeah, you can certainly do that.
Yeah, so I can get there.
You will have disadvantage, and it will have cover.
Okay, then I move to here.
Yeah, I will say you can try and hit the Cambion if you'd like from that angle. It won't have cover, or you won't have disadvantage.
So it's just a normal attack,
Yeah,
though.
just a normal attack roll with your dagger.
I think it's better to actually hit that then. So I will take out the dagger of wounding and, like, flip it upside down and just throw it at him. Let's see. 17.
You flip the dagger and throw it, and you watch as the Cambion, almost how sort of someone will, like, what's that describe? But like, you can, like, breathe fire. You sort of watch as it moves a hand, and sort of from its hand a hurl of fire glows as it, like, opens its mouth, and this roar of fire comes out. Doesn't do any damage, but the dagger is stopped in its tracks.
Whoa.
And does not hit.
Huh.
Sort of on the ground in the space here.
Yeah, and both my hands. Alright, the bone sword doesn't have the right anymore then, I guess. Because I need to, like...
Yes, you have to drop it. Yeah, you have to swap
that. I don't know if you allow this, but can I take up a crossbow and fire it?
What type of crossbow is it?
Just a normal crossbow.
It very much depends. Is it a hand crossbow, or is it a light crossbow, or is it a heavy
light crossbow?
No, because that is a two-handed weapon.
Is it?
Yes. Light crossbow is two-handed. A heavy crossbow is two-handed. A hand crossbow is one-handed.
Also, you need a flat hand to reload it.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm done.
Cool. Silence, you. This sort of Cambion, this sort of, like, about the same height as you, with this sort of gnarled spear and sort of wearing this metallic armor and, like, a red breastplate, sort of looks at you.
Papa? Is that you, Papa?
I'm a little bit worried about that, but also I don't give a shit. So I rub the blood off my face, and I sort of take a moment to breathe, and it's weird. The after-alarms sort of wrap around me, and I will use Quicken Healing and spend 2 key points on it.
Okay.
1d6 plus 3. 6 HP healed. Not great.
Nice.
But not bad
Is
either.
that a bonus action or an action?
It's an action.
Oh, Jesus.
Silent, get back here now.
But as a bonus action, because of key fueled attacks, I can, if I spend a key point, on a action, one or more key points on an action, I can still do the bonus
punch.
I can still do the bonus action punch. In the face.
Go for
Goodbye, Discord.
It's fine.
Yeah.
24 hits.
Oh, we got the important bit in the face.
Yeah. 8 damage.
For 8 points of force damage. Very nice. This thing sort of punch with the astral arm. It sort of whacks it in the face, and it just turns with a slight bit of black, fiendish blood going down its neck.
I don't know what to do here. If I move backwards, they're going to hit me.
He's going to hit you anyway, though.
You hear the creature say, "Well then, what are you going to do?" In perfect common.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck here, boys. That's my turn. I'm not risking the opportunity to die with so little health.
Cool. Kalen is on the ground. Slab, it's your turn.
Yeah. So it's replace. So I presume if I move to here, I can. Would I be?
You can see Slacken.
Yeah, because what I'm going to do is cast a level 2 healing word on Sidon.
Okay, go for it. Give him some healing.
Oh,
nice! 11's a
Nice.
good roll for healing word. That must be max, right? Oh, it's almost max. 1 from.
Maybe now let's go. Let's keep going.
He's falling off again.
But yeah, as my actual action, I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery
On the camera.
Yes.
Go for it. Wisdom save?
Yes, a Wisdom save.
20.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Doesn't even. You say something, doesn't. It's not even fair. It's not even.
It's not even listening.
What? you just focus on trying to gut Sidon.
Well, you see, it's looking towards your direction, but it's looking past you.
It just heard the sound. I was like, did I see something?
Yes, pretty much. It's looking over you. Is that your turn?
Yeah, but that's all I can do.
Cool. Does anyone here speak Infernal?
Yes.
Okay. You hear the Cambion say something in Infernal, and you recognize that it says something along the lines of, "Let them hit you, I need to move." As the spined devil flies forward, it's going to go and intentionally fly close to Sidon if you want to make an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can understand that, so yeah. You just see it sort of intentionally flying, or like moving close to you, like, "Oh yeah, I can hit this thing."
And I don't have time to react
Yeah.
or say anything, I guess.
18 hits.
He has like 2 hit points.
Yeah, it doesn't do hit points.
Huh?
It's dead, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you turn and punch it, and it just like splatters into ash.
It's like I'm focused on the Cambion, and it's like a reaction. My arms just swat out the sky that flies past.
Yeah.
I was going to say as well, it's like, you know when a fly goes into your face, you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now the Cambion's turn. Now you're not having a reaction. It sort of flies up, and San, you're like bracing as it like has its spear out. But in almost this blur, it begins to fly past you.
Oh shit.
Going there. 60 feet to here.
Wow.
With these red leathery wings, and it's going to action dash and go another 60.
oh.
Yep. Cool. That is its turn. Maeve, it's you.
I am very stuck. Because on one hand, I know that Archeron is back the way that thing has just gone,
Yep.
but also, Kalen is just like out.
You can tell he's breathing. He's just unconscious on the ground. And correct me if I'm wrong, the range on Eldritch Blast is like stupid, so I think you can hit him.
How big is this brazier?
You can see over it. You have a bit of cover, but you can.
I was like crouched down behind it.
Yeah.
120 feet.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You wouldn't get the extra the radiant damage from thingy because the range of that is like a 30 feet, I think. But you would get damage if you hit it. We'll just have a bit of cover. So its AC is gonna be pretty high. It's good. Your movement is 13, I believe.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Did he move at 60 feet base?
He did. With a fly.
Fucker! It's faster than I am! What is that about?
How far is he from me?
90?
I'm just gonna do it from here.
Oh, the music stopped.
Calm before the storm.
16 misses. As it hits the brazier.
Oh.
And an 8 also misses.
And then I'm gonna move over to here and just like give him a shake.
Okay, I'll allow it. Can you make me a medicine check?
Where is it? Oh my god, there we go.
Nat 20.
Damn.
You can see.
Please dead.
You can see he's breathing. His breathing is shallow, and you can see he can feel his skin is boiling hot, like a fever. And you can you can almost hear him like his teeth are clenched, and he is grunting like he's fighting off a fever.
Okay.
As he's not. You get the sense he's not going to get up for a bit. But he's not dead. Or,
oh my god, he's not fucking dead.
Yep. Is that your turn, mate?
I don't think there's anything else I can do, so yeah.
Cool. Ultron.
This is the
That's the
camembert back here, right?
The camembert, yeah.
Did Archeron hear it land?
It's still in the air.
Do I know it's there? Is what I'm asking.
What's your passive perception?
12.
No, I don't think you'd be hurling it towards Thingy. I don't think you'd be looking behind you.
Okay, I'm going to continue my hurling. I was doing some measuring before. I think I can get in the room or just get to the door with 30. Would that include poking my head in?
Oh yeah, the thing is one back, but it is one, full thing. So you can really be there. Yeah. You can see a person in the coffin lying down.
Is it Elijah from a casual?
Appears to be.
Okay.
Hold on, I can add him now. So I had a. There you
go. Okay. Okay. Oh. Does that change things? That does change things. Okay. With an action, then I'm gonna drop my. I wasn't concentrating on anything actually. I don't need to concentrate on anything. When he was being hit by the radiant in the first round, did it seem to do any additional damage to him?
Didn't do any extra. It was just negating his healing.
Okay. I am then going to. Is he unconscious?
Yes. You see our eyes closed.
Okay.
Not moving.
Okay. Then as a second level, I'm going to cast Actium Collectium, which is the Tasha's Caustic Brew, changing the damage type to Radiant. So if he's unconscious, he also fails the dex save, and takes 4d4 Radiant damage, and will take an action to put himself out. That will continue for.
Roll some damage.
Bad, but.
You can see that this sort of, I guess it's like acid, isn't it? But radiant acid.
Yeah.
See this almost like yellow, white.
Hang on, wait. Sorry, I have a complete brain fart there. That's not what I meant to do. Sorry, it's the same thing, but with the flaming sphere. The reason I knew there was a reason.
Okay.
Yeah, it's because flaming sphere will damage the coffin as well. So
yes.
Yeah,
okay.
it's the same thing.
So you see, sort of, you drop this sort of golden, almost like a mini sun, on top of him. Yeah. As his skin begins to peel away, you can see like exposed skull, and you can see the coffin begins to burn in radiant flames. As it might take a slight bit more time, but he will not last much longer. Like this. You have a bonus action.
I do have a bonus action. I can do Zilcho with it. But so he's there. He's casting the spell. He's quite dispassionate. Like he didn't really come up against Elijah much. You saw him in the theatre. It's just like it's kind of like how I imagine some people spray like annoying fruit flies. Just like kind of like it's probably the first time he gets to like effectively like murder something. Like I don't think he's done this before. This isn't self-defense. This creature's asleep. So he's like watching it quite dispassionately and like making notes on how the radiant damage is affecting it. He thinks it's probably the only time he's going to get to see something like this. But I don't know. No one else is saying him. So
cool. Back your turn.
I don't think I have much of a bonus action. Let me just have a look. I don't think wizards aren't renowned for their bonus.
They're not, yeah.
I can create another wizardly quill. I create another wizard sharpie.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it. No, I have nothing else, I'm afraid.
Cool. Drac, it's you.
Yeah. So when I see that thing is flying right past and like have crazy movement, Drac is gonna like see red because he knows it's going after Archie. So he's gonna say in Orc just Archie's name and then dash 60 feet.
Okay.
So he comes there. And then I end my turn.
Can you roll me... What's your charisma?
10.
Okay. Can you roll me a intimidation check with advantage?
I can. 9 and 14.
14. Artron, what's your passive perception?
Like 12, I think.
Then you would hear Drac shout your name in Orcish.
Okay. Do I get to respond?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yes, I'm fine. It's just taking out the trash.
You wouldn't be able to respond past that, Drac. But you know, you're sort of probably turned around to like answer that. But yeah, cool. Sidon, it's you.
I come barreling out, and I'll also dash. I won't use step the wind. I'll just dash. I think I can get to here with 80 feet, or here.
That's about right. Yeah. So you can see it.
Yeah. Oi! Get back here! Don't ditch another fight, coward! And I come barreling through. Since I used my action to dash, I can't really do anything else. So I just come barreling straight through. Real quick, like.
Real quick. Not as quick as this guy, but real quick. Kaelin is still.
I don't even need wings!
Well, that's because you don't have them. He didn't say that, but yeah. Slav, it is your turn.
Seeing like 3 people just literally dash past him, was like, what the hell?
It's like that scene in Mulan, only without naked dudes.
And obviously, with Archer on in the back, it's like maybe we've got to go save Archer on. But obviously, you can tell Maeve's up here with Kaelin. It's like I'll be back for him. So, but all I can actually do, it's double movement for dash, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
How the fuck did I?
It's your action.
You could get movement 30, right?
Yeah.
You can get to about there.
With
an action dash.
Hold on. Oh yeah. My bonus action.
It's like that. It should go in a straight diagonal.
Yeah. Well, we'll go to here.
Okay.
What would be your action though?
Yeah,
I don't know if you have any bonus action
well,
attacking spells.
I think there's
I'm
only
pretty
one
set
of
for
them
healing
exists.
right now.
yeah, I've got bonus action healing.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty set for that now. What about
Um,
Drag? How's Drag handling?
I have
yes,
7 points from max, so
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
I take it. He's not looking at the brazier, is he?
Which? The Cambion?
Yeah.
No, it's just looking towards the door. This one.
Would I be able to just literally bonus action hide so I could like I'm
Yeah,
peeking round?
That is a goblin ability. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a goblin ability. I forgot about that. I thought that was a rogue unique thing.
You can make a bonus action hide.
Yeah. I always forget that because I always play rogues and goblins like at the same
Together.
time.
Yeah, you can make me a stealth check. Nice, Jesus Christ. You're pretty hidden. Silence
Okay.
lost you.
It's just literally trying to keep eyes on the guy. It's like,
Yeah.
where's he going?
Cool. It is that creature's turn now, though. As it is just going to keep flying forward. With a 60, it can get right behind you, Archeron.
Yeah, but I'm behind the room, so it doesn't know where I am. Optimism.
Sure, buddy.
I imagine it's kind of like a wall clip glitch.
Yes,
type of
you can
thing
see
where
like
it's
the
half-
back half of
half-
You
Archeron.
just see Outron's juicy dumper.
Sure. So yeah, what it's gonna do is Archeron, you're like gonna be like, yeah, I'm burning this guy, I'm getting this guy, I'm getting this guy. There's a 24 hit.
I'm gonna silver barbs that.
So above the creature you can see because you're not looking.
I mean, if he's attacking me, if I can't see him, then he can't see me.
James, I think you understand what's happening.
Yeah, I know. I understand what's happening, but if he can see
you're
me,
you're looking towards Elijah,
Yeah,
and there's
but
a wall,
okay,
there's
so
an
just-
invisible wall, or sorry, like a fake wall, like an illusion wall, and the back half of you is visible through the wall. Because you wouldn't have been able to move into the room, you would have been able to move at the precipice.
okay, no, but I can on the second attack, so that 24 will hit me. So if I hit that, will be up to.
So first attack is 13 points of fire damage.
Jesus.
And then so can you make me a concentration check?
Yeah, 1 second. 9.
9.
Let me
Thingy
just double
drops.
check to see, unless I use my hero points to see how many.
Unless you use a hero point, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one. Fuck it.
Okay. I think he
Yeah.
stays up. So you still reroll the second attack.
Mm-hmm.
13.
That's still it.
Roll 9 fire damage.
Is that with disadvantage of 13?
I rolled the 15
Oh, sorry.
before,
Yeah, okay. For 9 damage, so another con save. For 9 damage.
so AC 10.
Okay. 1 second. 17. I don't need to use one.
Nice.
Do I use it on my next
What?
thing? Sorry, I'm just doing myself the silvery buff.
Oh.
Just
Okay.
if on my next roll, or can I use it when I want?
I think it's forced to be next roll.
The advantage on the next attack roll ability check or something. Yeah, that's fine. Just use it. That's fine. Cool.
Cool, that is its turn. Maeve.
I don't know what I could do here. Is there some kind of spell on Caitlin? Would I be able to know that from looking at him?
Not from just looking at him. You... Detect magic is concentration, I believe. Could be wrong.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, it would have dropped. You can't tell by just looking. It'd be a... You could try and make an Arcana check. You can use detect magic as your action, but you would drop thingy, Spirit Shroud.
I don't think I... Yeah, I don't think I need it, but... So I'll do detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
Drop the Spirit Shroud.
Yeah. With a detect magic... Hold on 1 second. You sense... there's a magic coming from the rapier in his hand. And while it's not like a specific school of magic, there is some sort of effect on Caitlin, which would be closest link. The closest link to a school of magic would be necromancy.
Right. Okay. I genuinely don't think there's anything I can do, so I'm just gonna move forward as far as I can.
Okay. James, remind me, does Flaming Sphere trigger on their turn?
It is a... I was just reading that, but I didn't see that before. So, 5 foot down, a sphere appears in occupied space. As bonus action, you can move the sphere, yada yada yada. Creature must make the saving throw against the sphere's damage, and the sphere stops moving this turn. The sphere, yada yada yada. Oh, hang on. Creature that ends its turn.
Okay, yeah, so roll some more damage.
10.
So you watch as you sort of like move the spear further down and sort of like feel, oh shit, there's something behind me, that fucking hurt. And you move this sphere down as it begins to almost like radiant crush Elijah. You watch as it, like, before it was just like slightly above him, but now it is fully encapsulating Elijah, and you watch as almost like he dissolves into dust. You watch as his clothes, you watch as his skin, his hair, his body dissolves completely, and he is gone along with the coffin.
Womp womp.
Nice.
Don't mess with the best, because the best don't mess.
But yes, that is Elijah's turn, and Artron, it is your turn.
Okay, I was just reading this. So I can move this thing as a bonus action.
You can.
Which is good, because that thing's gone. When you move the sphere as a bonus action up to 30 feet. Sick! Okay, this is going to require some finagling. So obviously this thing is prodding me in the buttocks. Can I get that? Can I get it?
It was 2 razor fire.
You can. Yeah, I can get it to him in 30 feet. I'm going to chuck this...
Would you get yourself, though?
I can duck out the way, that's what I was thinking. Like, you know. Or, you know, like...
I'll allow it.
Yeah, just like, yikes! It's just sidestep it.
And
just
knock
to
it into...
whomp him. No, it's a dex save, please.
Dex save. 23.
Jesus.
That saves, so he takes half of this, so it's radiant. I don't know if that makes a difference. 3.
It doesn't change anything. Better than radiant fire in this case.
Yeah.
Cool, 3 points of radiant damage. As it's just standing in this sort of ball of radiance. But you see, as Elijah died, you see sort of this creature. You hear like a grunt as it like... it reacts to the sort of the sphere, but only barely, as it's just like looking to where Elijah would have been in the coffin through the wall.
Okay, I'm going to leave the sphere between it and me, and just like lean back behind the wall, so I can't see it and it can't see me.
Like that.
Actually, that's a cool point. Can I make is there a check I can make to know if this thing has like true sight or anything like that?
Yeah, make me.
I can't remember.
It'd be Arcana.
Arcana. Okay.
23. You get a sense, you would know, you can tell this is a Cambion. You know Cambions don't have true sight, but you get the sense its mission was to do something with Elijah. Now Elijah's gone. It can't do that.
Womp womp.
Womp, womp,
Yeah, womp womp. I'm going to move the ball between it and me, so it can't. So lean back so it can't see me. Yeah, and then like, I'm going to step back because it can't see me, it can't attack me. So I'm like in the room properly, remembering where it was, just kind of that way. I'm going to keep my concentration on that sphere up because I ain't stupid. I can cast another spell.
I would have said that I would have said that was your action. But,
okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Drac, it's you.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep running.
Yeah.
So I get to here.
Cool. You can see the Cambion standing almost like defeated. Stand there like spear, sort of. You see it like as it like twirls the spear and hits it on the ground. And also you begin to see sort of as you see the radiant ball sort of block the space. You don't see Archeron, but you probably recognize it's sort of some spell that he can cast. And you see it sort of standing there, and the sort of red rune beginning to glow on the ground beneath it.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna shout to it, "You don't touch my cousin!"
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Sergeant, it's you.
I'll also action dash and.
Yep.
I think that's right. Let's check.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna be like, "Oi, coward! Stop leaving the fight! What is it with these demons? I thought you liked fighting. I thought you liked to be honorable or something."
Yep.
God damn cowards!
That's what devils are known for.
I have no idea what they're
Honorable, yeah.
They are the most
I've
honorable
no-
beings.
I have no idea what a
luckily-
devil does. I'm a moron. I've got 9 intelligence.
Is that your turn?
I action dashed it, so yeah.
Cool.
So that game
Ken's unconscious. Slab.
Stop him from moving. Stop him from escaping. Do something.
Well, I'm looking. Oh, actually. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to here. I think that was it.
You can move on
One
further.
more. Yeah. And then from here, I am going to use that. I'm not pronouncing it.
The instrument.
The instrument.
Okay.
The fucklockin' Bandalore.
The bandana fuck.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast
The tongue twister.
on him. Entangle on him.
Okay. What's
Which is
the
a 9-foot range.
A 9-foot range. Is it a square? It's a cube, isn't it?
It's a square. 20 foot square. It says in the spell.
Okay.
I might be in that.
I think you can angle it. If you hit.
It's fine.
No, yeah, you can get it. It's fine. You can get it.
Okay. I could change it if need be.
No, you can get it. I have this. So it's a 20-foot square. So you can do like Jesus Christ. That's a lot. It's fine. It'll work. Doesn't matter. If that's 15, but it'll work. So what's the save?
I've rolled it in there. It's a strength save.
Strength save. 12. So it is restrained in the lines. Cool. Yeah.
That is my action.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a bonus action. I'm going to give it to Biden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just about. but basically, pre-warning obviously about the entanglement and stuff like that. It's just like you can get him, I believe, but just be wary of this.
It'll be fine. It's difficult terrain if I enter it. It's only when the spell is cast.
Is it?
No,
That's
it's
what I
when you
just
enter
read.
as well.
It's when you enter it.
Yeah.
It's not when you enter it.
A creature we restrained with tangling vines. A creature restrained with vines.
Grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square, starting from the point within range. For the duration, these plants turn the ground into difficult terrain. A creature in the area when the spell is cast.
No, he's actually right.
Oh, wow.
I did not know. Man, Discord died for ages then. No,
yeah,
but yeah, we got
didn't
it.
want us to know that.
It didn't. It was like,
It didn't do it last Saturday, though, did it? It was
weird.
Yeah.
No, I think she might have cast a different. I don't know. It's really weird. There's two spells.
No,
that are very
I mean
similar.
Discord. Discord was fine.
Yeah,
last
that's
Saturday.
true. Yeah. Weird. Just being a bitch today.
Many people who want to talk on Discord today, so...
Difficult terrain is only disadvantage,
Yes.
isn't it?
Difficult terrain. No, it's
shorter distance. Yeah.
Okay.
I think
It means I can only move at. Yeah, it means I can only move at 20 feet instead of 40 feet. But
Yeah.
I'm close enough anyway. I can get in.
Cool. Slab, that's your turn, right?
Yes.
It's the creature's turn. It sort of looks down at the vines, and you see Slab. You noticed it before. Sam, you would have noticed it. Oh, anyone who's looking at it would have noticed, like, sort of a red mark on the ground that was glowing and glowing and glowing. And on its turn, you see it sort of grabs the spear and jams the hilt of it into the stone, as in this sort of burst of flame, it vanishes.
I'm it!
And you are out of initiative, and there is no enemies. The entangle stops it from moving, but doesn't stop it from teleporting.
No, I know.
Yeah. I thought you were about to say, as in, like, it burnt the entanglement. It was like, but then I wasted its action.
No.
No, I was hoping. I knew what he was going to do. I was hoping it would take more than just one turn.
Yeah,
so I'm just gonna shout out, Archie, are you okay?
As he teleports, I
Archie's
jump
currently
onto
muted.
the. As he teleports, by the way, I jump onto where he was, as if to try and grab him.
There he is, gone.
There is like a radiant sphere there.
Yes, there is a golden sphere of radiant light in front of you.
Like, still, after he's gone, I'm not dropping that.
Because you don't
I
know
can't
it's
see
gone.
what's going on.
It's fine.
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go check on Kaylin.
So Slab also is like, you know when you're, you know that ADHD moment when you finally realise what you're meant to do.
Yeah.
He's like, oh shit, yeah.
Mhm.
He's gonna run back as well.
Okay, so Maven,
Because-
Slab, go to check. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying because obviously Slab was like, right, these are dashing here, Archie's that way. I'll deal with Kaylin later.
Yeah, so first we'll go to Archeron and Draken Sidon. Yeah, what's happening down here, guys? By the way, does Slab drop the entangle?
Yes.
Okay.
There's no point holding it there if there's no one there.
Just wondering.
I'm human. What is it with these devils? Why do they just keep running away? Why don't they just stay for the
Obviously,
fight?
he's afraid of us.
Clearly.
I'm gonna shout out to Archie. Like, where are you, Archie?
Where are
Answer.
you?
Where are you?
For like a hot minute, probably until the sphere disappears, you don't hear anything. At this point, would Porridge have like been able to arrive? Okay. Like you'd see Porridge like fly through the wall where he's hidden, but like you wouldn't like he isn't responding. He's in there like cowering against the wall.
himself.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush in.
For context, I have 1 hit point left.
Yep. I saw it a minute ago.
Yeah, I was updating on D&D Beyond. I realised I hadn't done it on Roll20. I have 1 hit point left. Archie looks like he's been fed to a paper shredder.
I, for a while, had only 8 hit points.
That's 7 more than I've got.
Times up by 7.
I'm back up to 25 now.
I still have 1. He's kind of like the porridge is kind of like he's kind of just sitting there against the wall, just like white as a sheet, covered in his own blood. I imagine like there's this huge, like
he's
massive.
He's now got assless chaps.
Yeah, and so one huge like scar, like massive injury on his back, and when he turned around, he got hit again, like probably in the chest or something. So his clothes are torn to shreds, just coated in blood, just flopped down on the floor. Like a tire with its air left out.
Yeah, so I'm gonna like drop my arm sword, like retracts into my arm, and then I'm gonna like just hug Archeron because I'm like have sworn to protect him and I didn't like do that.
He's very, very, very quiet for a few minutes, and then he's, I got him. I got him.
You see the burnt corpse, or sorry, not the burnt corpse, the dust of Elijah in the coffin. In the
is the coffin not burnt as well?
It's burnt and broken, but you see a lot of dust. It's like Thanos when he snapped.
Elijah dust.
Yeah. Elijah don't feel so good.
Yeah, Archie, you got him.
Yeah,
And don't you ever do that again. You scare the shit out of me.
I thought you guys had him. I didn't think I'd be any use in that. I thought I'd stay at the back and keep safe.
Yeah. I'm just gonna remember to not let you out of my sight again because that scared the shit out of me. I promised you and your mother that I would look after you and protect you. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. That, Jesus Christ. And I'm just gonna hug you.
Okay, he leans into the hug. Do I have a healing potion? Because I'm fucking hurt.
Haven's got one.
Yeah. Didn't he have it himself?
Yeah, he had 2 of them.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know that.
Yeah.
Galen gets magical healing potions whenever the session starts.
He buys them.
He's the most special boy, though, isn't he?
But Kalen can't give them to you right now.
Kalen's not here. Please leave a message.
After a couple of minutes of pulling his arse, like looking for his kidney, I woke up with this scar, and I woke up in a bath with a scar. It's really weird.
It says gullible on the ceiling.
Yeah.
So it does. Oh, yes, stole my lungs.
He's gonna try to pull himself together and like hobble out. And because he can, and he's so fucking hurt, I'm going to use my once a day ability to summon my ghost horse who can carry me.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
So you summon your ghost horse. Do you all go into that main room? I assume eventually.
I mean, is the exit still open?
The exit's still open. Well, from when Porridge was gone, when he flew down, it was still open.
Yeah.
I kind of let Drat handle Archie in like a more family moment, and I've made my way back to the main chamber, and I've just got next to Dahlia, who I'm assuming is unconscious.
Yeah, we will get to that. I do just want to. We should take a break because it is half 9.
What's going on with Kalen?
So yeah, jumping back in, Archeron and Drac have had their moment. Archeron's fucked up. We'll go to Maeve, Kalen, and Slab. So yeah, the 2 of you are crouching over the unconscious Kalen.
What
Whoa, Jesus, what happened?
What happened?
No idea. It's
Is
fine.
it the bots? They're still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bots are there.
Somebody disconnected and reconnected.
Weird.
I will say, but obviously Slab approached last. He's kind of like came over, crouched over. He's like, "What happened? There must seem to be a problem."
I don't know. He just collapsed when Elijah.
Do we know what of?
He's I did a quick check and there's some sort of necromancy thing happening. Is my detect magic would still be up? Is that
It's
still there?
up. Yeah. Yeah. Can you make me a perception check, Maeve?
I can.
11?
Use my amulet.
Yeah.
If that's not good enough. So it's a D4.
It's a D4.
It's gonna be a 1, I know it.
Sorry?
Oh,
14? You're sort of looking, and with that detect magic up, you can see the necromancy. So, like the closest thing I can say is necromancy. It is fading.
Mm-hmm.
So it's getting less and less.
Can I put a thumb on his wrist and feel if his pulse is still as strong, or if it's fading with?
No, his pulse is the same as it was. Yeah.
Can I give him a little on the face?
Yeah.
You're making some good macaroni then.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do it. Yeah, maybe a medicine check. See how well this works.
I got a 20 before.
I know. Different thing.
Yeah, nothing now. Oh.
No, it's not. It's nothing bad's gonna happen. It's just gonna take time. It's just
accidentally just snap his veins and he just he dies. Bleed out.
No, it will take some time, but you can sense that necromancy fading.
Can I pick him up and put him on the chair?
Yeah.
So he's not just on the grimy floor.
This chair.
Yeah.
The cold hard ground.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, don't leave him upside down and put him legs up.
Yeah, he's slumped on the chair.
Lap dance time.
That'd wake him up.
He is unconscious.
Unconscious people don't want tea.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, while he's getting up, side note, are you doing anything?
I've come into this room and I've gone over to the unconscious Dahlia, and I don't want to touch her or do anything. I'm very suspicious of this being a trap. But at the same time, I also didn't want her to be turned into a little devil thing. So I'm in a very confusing way. Does she look injured in any way?
She has some bruises, and a few slightly healed cuts, but not overly injured, not bloody.
I sort of shake her awake.
Wakey.
Not hard. Just sort of.
Yeah, can you make me a medicine check? What's this funny to me?
I'm wise.
Yeah. With the 12, you try okay. I'm not gonna do this really hard, and you shake her slightly, and her eyes do stuff flutter. I'm like, what? Huh? Blinking a lot, not eyes not focused. Biden?
Yes. How long have you been here?
I don't know.
What was the last thing you remember?
I remember being at the theater. You guys were fighting something. Everyone ran out, and I think I remember being hit on the head. And then something like this? Like looking around.
Is this a trap? Are you a succubus?
All right,
You say that to all the girls.
I'm just saying it straight to the face.
No.
Yes, Sidon, I am a succubus.
Inside check.
Make an inside check. You don't say to
7.
lie. No, I'm not a succubus. What is it? Why are we? What's happening?
We're in the Vermilion Moorlands.
Okay. I don't see
I'm
any.
assuming.
I don't see a swamp.
Yeah, we're underneath it
Okay.
somehow. You were taken, and in your place there was a succubus
Adam, what happened?
who wasn't working with the devil who was here, but was a happy coincidence. I don't know. It seems like a very convoluted plot, and I'm very confused as to why a succubus had any interest at all.
She's looking at you very confused.
I'm looking back at her just as confused. I don't get what's going on.
She's like, I think we should see other people.
I am this close to doing the same thing.
What? Okay, sorry, I'm confused.
Yeah, me too.
I remember a man who looked like the one you were fighting before in the theater.
Goodbye, Discord.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh. What did I, okay, sorry. I remember a man like the one you were fighting in the theater, and I remember a woman, with red skin and horns.
Yeah, that woman. I think she's the one pulling all the strings around this. This has become less of a vampire thing and more of a demon, devil, I don't know, hell thing.
Okay. She like looks around there, and then she eyes go wide. She sees the massive pile of bodies on the ground.
I sort of step block a view of it. Look at that. That's gross, and you don't need to see that.
She like looks away and like tries to not throw up.
Yeah. Listen, we stopped whoever was doing that. It should be done.
Okay.
There's more to it than that, but there might be something else. Also, that demon devil woman, she turned people into devils. I stopped her from doing it to you, but she could come back at any moment.
Okay. And she like tries her best to like shakily stand up.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Neither do I. My head hurts, and I'm starving.
Right.
I need to sit down. Not in that chair, please.
Yeah. I think it might be best you come with us, and don't take this the wrong way. I'm going to keep an eye on you.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
She like shakily moves. Like sits, I guess, on like the step here.
Next to the dead bodies that she doesn't like.
But she's like turned away from them.
Yeah, I keep a close eye on her and make sure everything's above board.
Just like sits there, like trying not to have a panic attack, pretty much.
Would Archon and Drac have come in the room by now?
Archer, Drac.
Oh, you're asking us?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I believe so. I think we would have like gotten to like here.
I'm seeing the pile of dead bodies. Quite unwilling to go super far into the room, but you'd see him there, like
Covered
that
in
guy
blood.
who's just literally coated in blood, like holding his teeth in his one hand and his ass, and the ass is cranked in the other.
Isn't he like hunched over his magical horse?
No, apparently Beth's got something great, so I don't have my magical. All right, well, let me get comfortable. I'm waiting to be.
Wow, you know what? You know what? Fuck it, doesn't matter. No, I was gonna do something nice.
No, he's like limping in, leaning quite heavily on Drac, because a horse is in a dungeon, probably not actually that smart an idea.
You wouldn't be able to get it out.
Feeling very
Oh,
good,
yeah, they
guys.
can't go down the stairs, can they? Yeah.
Well,
Sorry,
I mean, I meant the tunnel's too tight to get.
Oh, right, okay.
No, I was gonna say, it's that moment where like she sees Archon and sees exactly how hurt he looks and kind of like that bottom lip wobble kind of thing, and then she just like very carefully like takes him in for a hug, which is very not like Maeve at all. And then she like goes into her bag and takes out the potion. I don't know if it's going to have any effect. This is the problem, but it's the only thing I've got.
While you were looking at Ken, you would have seen he had a potion on him.
Can I say that I...
Yeah, it's just a regular healing potion.
I'll pay him back for it later. So yeah, I give...
go on, take a healing potion off of a mostly dead man.
Yeah, so no, I give that to Archeron.
It's just a regular healing potion, James.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry, I thought if I hung at the back, I wouldn't get in the way and I'd be safe. And I thought, because when you killed him, I thought I could destroy the coffin, and then the Cambion came after me, and I couldn't get away. And thank you. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's 9. Hey guys, I got 10 hit points.
Nice.
How many you got, Sidon?
25. that big healing word like did me back to full, mate.
I know. Wait, continue.
I think she'd just be like, what's Archon's passive perception?
Shit. 12.
Okay.
Dog shit. Like, I actually said to Ash when I was making the character, I don't want to ever roll perception checks because he's so like up his own book kind of thing.
Which way meets it beats it would this go?
He would like get a hint of something.
She's trying very hard not to cry.
So I'll see like the slight shakiness and you know, like this shakiness in the voice.
It's thank you. I won't do it again. I'm sorry.
She like shakes her head slightly. She's not speaking, but she's kind of like, don't apologize with her like actions almost. Just like shutting her eyes and like slowly shaking her head.
Is there a chair that isn't covered in viscera or Dahlia?
There are 3 chairs in this room.
Sorry, which room's this?
Room at the far.
Aren't they like the torture chairs?
Yes.
There are also these like are they attached to the map?
They are not.
Can you move? So can I like go in, get one, and move it out here?
What's Maeve's passive perception investigation?
Like
a nice throne, yeah. And then there are like these. There are these benches of lining. Oh fucking hell! Lining the walls as well.
With dead people on
the kneel before Archeron.
What's Maeve's passive perception investigation, by the way?
13 and 11.
So with a 13, as you sort of lift up the chair, you just like click. Yes, I can move these on. And with Drac, what's your passive investigation?
15.
15? Yeah, so as you go into this room, so Maeve,
I'm gonna pick up my dagger. So
yeah, so like Maeve, you pick up this chair, you hear that click. Drac, as you go into the room and pick up your dagger and sort of like help Maeve with the chairs, you can see that there are what looks to be grooves beneath the chair. There seem to be like pressure plates. And with your 15, you get the sense that if these chairs were oriented correctly, you could move them onto like the pressure plates to do something.
I think me and Jack would just look at each other and be like,
yeah.
ah.
Well, we can try to move them and see if we can.
Kaelin back on the floor.
Oh yeah, right. He's still out of it. What's his problem?
I don't know. Yeah, so just like go over, gently move him back to the floor. No, gently.
I hope it wasn't like I gave him a concussion or something when I hit.
He dies.
I didn't hit him that hard.
No, just like lean him on the
yeah,
because Archon's sitting on it.
If he's been brought over to me, I would like to, because I saw when Elijah, I can't remember the exact wording, but he basically like he put on a goatee and he turned into the evil Mirror Universe copy. So can I, with that information and seeing how I think I would have seen him collapse as well because he was in the middle of the room when Elijah poofed out initially. Yeah. Can I rub those things together in my brain and make an Arcana check to see if this guy needs a Radiant Sphere dropping on his head as well?
Yeah, you can make me an Arcana check. If I just do this,
17.
Give me 1 second. I'm just doing something. So everyone now should be able to move these chairs.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, can move.
Cool. So with a 17, how do I? I'm trying to think. You can obviously tell there is some link between Elijah and Kaelin, but
whoever's moving the fucking chairs, stop it.
But with a 17 and not knowing all the information, I don't think you'd be able to tell.
Okay,
there's something missing.
Can I, since I didn't use my horse, I'm going to action cast Identify with my once a day ritual for free on Kaelin.
Yeah, boy.
Identify is any
spells and effects on him.
Spells and magical effects. Nothing.
So there's no spell effect active on him at the moment.
No.
Okay.
I
drag him over to the brazier and just shook him on.
No.
I'm just gonna surreptitiously take his sword and hand it to somebody else because for the moment we can't trust this doofus.
I'm standing here.
I can't use it. I mean, if you can use the sword, more power to you.
I can use a short sword, but I don't intend to use it. I'll just take it for a little while.
I have people to use swords for me, side, and I can't.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Well, maybe my horse could use it.
Slab chimes in. Is like, I can use long swords.
It's a rapier.
I can use rapiers as well.
Surely, can't a monk use a rapier?
Monk can use any weapon, but he won't.
Simple weapon.
Well, dedicated monk weapon, you can use pretty much any weapon.
Fine, you will hold on to it then.
I can use a rapier if you want. I can.
Yes, just because he went, all boss-eyed, and if we can not have him do that again, that'd be great.
Dedicated monk weapon, by the way, you have to be proficient with it. So the chosen weapon must meet these criteria. Okay. Simple or martial, proficient, and lack heavy or special property.
Well, I don't play monks very often, so
yeah. It's terrible.
Do the grooves line up with the chairs being straight?
One of them, the bottom chair lines up.
Can I just look at the grooves and move the chairs where they're in the position of the grooves so I don't have to sit spinning them all?
Can you make me an investigation check?
For fuck's sake.
I
It's
put
a
my head
puzzle.
in.
What do you expect?
It's holes in the ground. It'd be fucking clear.
Can
It's
I
not,
also do
it's
that?
not like click. It's like
19.
you have to move it and then hear a click and they move slightly. But with a 19, you can what?
Nothing.
But with a 19, you sort of can tell, and sort of as you were moving them before, you can tell that the pattern is north, east, southwest.
Never eat shredded wheat.
For anyone who's wondering, the chairs were one click away from being in the right position, either left or right, when they were placed.
Click, 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 click.
Yeah, so as you all the chairs click into place, you see sort of the wall open slightly, and you see here.
Probably where the cabin came out.
Yeah, there is a what appears to be a doorway.
Probably should have told you about that. The cabin came out of that wall.
Yeah, but like we didn't really think about it.
Give me 1 sec, James. Just asked me a question. Kalen had basically the generic rogue items. Plus he had 2 daggers, thieves' tools, bull bearings.
Yeah, I'm not leaving him with weapons.
Looting him dry.
Yeah. Do you have gold? Had.
I'm just
You
saying.
guys are playing with chairs.
24 gold.
Okay, I'll keep. No, I'm not stealing his gold. I will just make sure he's not got anything like dangerous.
Yep, that's about it. Like the interesting things, I guess.
Just leaving him in his underwear.
The rest of it's like a bell. And,
a broken short sword and a banner of a
the banner of the signet, the fucking guild
a fake signet ring. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take his daggers off him for the moment, and like place him in the chair. Like as comfortable as I can for a fucking rag doll of a person. And then draw a penis on his face and leave him.
So the rest of you open that door, and you sort of see a long hallway that ends in a circular room. Let me reveal this. Can I? Is there a good way for me to do this? Probably not, so I'll just do it as a square. There you go. Yeah, so you see a long hallway ending in a circular chamber, and etched into the floor appears to be like from walking in like a reverse pentagram emitting a faint red light.
Huh. Is my detect magic still up?
Yeah. What is it? Oh, I don't actually know what the
Conjuration.
It would be, I think, a mix of conjuration and divination, I believe. I think. Yes.
Yeah, while
conjuration,
we're
divination.
walking down this hall, I'm just gonna draw my sword. Nothing else, just having it ready.
So with my drow magic,
yes.
Do I? You can cast one of these once without expending a spell slot. One spell long rest. Can I cast Dispel Magic on this thing?
Yeah.
Before you do, if it might be worth trying to figure out if I can try to figure out exactly what it is there to do, and if it's related to the other thing.
I'll hold my action.
Oh yeah, maybe an Arcana.
I know it's a pentagram, but what does it do here?
Yeah, I'm gonna let's see what spells I've got left.
What if it's a portal to their dimension?
I'm gonna give myself Mantle of the Moonlight so I get that extra juicy D6. Kind of.
It's called Shadow Self, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so obviously there's some kind of connection to summon the Cambion
Yes. So
my understanding with them was that they were the spawn of humans and demons, devils.
Yeah, but they can be, in
either or.
Yeah.
So specifically, I'm looking to see what it is intended. Is like a teleport, like a into hell teleport. Fuck, I can't talk. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And if it's got anything to do with this poor sod.
Yes. So looking at that and sort of looking at the runes written on it and sort of how it's laid out, you get the sense that it is for the right person a teleportation circle, like a plane shift to the hells.
Mm-hmm.
And you also get the sense that if the right things were done, it could be used to commune with, assuming, a devil.
What kind of things?
What do you mean?
What kind of things would I need to do to commune with the devil?
I think this would be because that'd be for the circle stuff. I think further you can make me a religion. I'll say religion check. I think more than anything. You do still have the mental.
20
Jesus.
plus.
Yeah, you're fine.
24.
Usually it is give an offering of some sort. Obviously each devil and creature are different, but from when you go down there, probably give blood, give a sacrifice of some sort, possibly linked, like one of the sins, things like that. Yeah.
Would passing this information on?
Yeah.
Would anyone? We could try to find out, make an offering to the devil, and find out what the plan is. If the offering was perhaps sufficient.
I was actually going to suggest something similar, and I was about to suggest something very morbid. But
the only sane person here.
No, it's very controlled. I'm not talking about offering anyone's life.
Yeah,
like
I was about to suggest there's a whole room of corpses.
What?
Okay,
No.
just no.
Simon, what? No. What's wrong with you? No.
I'm just saying, like,
why? Who would want a corpse?
I don't know.
What kind of offering is that? That'd be oh, I'm starving on the street. You can have my crisp wrapper. What? No.
Well, I thought like they want blood sometimes, so I just assumed like here's a relatively fresh.
No, we don't have to. You don't have to. No one else has to get hurt. It might not even.
Well, they're already dead, so
it just seems that this is an entirely different matter altogether. We did what we came here to do, and messing with devils and demons doesn't seem like something that we should.
Well, there are pacts and contracts they have to adhere to. It wouldn't be a. It wouldn't be a. We make an offering, and if it is sufficient, they would generally would have a bridge into the world. It doesn't quite work like that. What's May's passive insight?
Leave it here like this, right?
Well, anyone's passive insight. Everyone is in the room.
Oh right, so Archon's pulling like quite a strange face. Like,
I think Sidon would see it because Sidon is.
Yeah, Archon's pulling quite a strange face when May says that.
I will say, like, you say we've done what we've set out to do. Our goal was to beat Elijah, but there's more to it than that now. We're involved. Be you like it or not, and if we just go about exactly,
you have no idea what this is.
But what if
no one does? But we are involved.
So
they're going to hunt us now.
But the only person that we've come into contact with is that woman. Yes. So talking to somebody else through that might just put our necks on the line and make us available to anyone that wants.
Woman was expecting us already.
If I could interject, maybe it could allow us to contact in the hells that there are. It's a constant strive to get to the top. We may be able to contact one of her enemies, who would give us information on how to defeat her, or give us some indication of her plan. She mentioned
even
Lord
who
Cassian.
She was.
Yes, her name, the plans for Cassian. She mentioned a conversation with him. I assume there's something more she wanted.
There's a whole conspiracy here.
Listen, if you want to put your necks on the line by talking to some devils, I won't stop you, but I'm not involved. And she walks back down the hallway to here, kind of leans against the wall, not touching that shit.
So how do we know if we get to talk to her enemies, then we don't even know who she is or what she is.
Well, we know she calls herself the Mistress. I could, I got quite a good look at her, and I kind of minor illusion her face. But obviously, that doesn't count for much. Perhaps she can change how she appears, but I don't know. She calls herself the Mistress of the house. But it's not my sacrifice. He kind of gestures at Kaelin's sword. I don't know how powerful this is, or whether it'd be interesting to the devils. Also, Kaelin might be quite pissed.
I think he's gonna be quite pissed if you sacrifice that thing.
But I'm just saying this is a potential option. But obviously, if no, maybe Maeve's right.
Yeah, I think we should try to destroy it so no one else can use it, because talking with devils isn't usually a good thing, right?
I want to know what's going on, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Right here, right now, or in general?
Right here, right now. I want to know what this devil wants. What is this devil here for? I'm sick of being left out of the loop.
Well, since she left, I probably assume she didn't get what she wanted, because she clearly wanted Cassian to be here.
Yeah, but so what it seemed to me was like she was using that Elijah, who was a weaker vampire, spawned of Cassian, to do something like raise an army of these thrall things. When it turned out he was shit at it, it seemed like she wanted Cassian's power to do it herself. That's what it seemed like.
Could have been, yes.
And to be honest, she's going to be a threat. She's going to show up. She wants Cassian. This is no longer about Elijah, right? You can agree with that.
He's dead, so...
I think I killed him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I saw it. He was like a little pile of dust.
Yeah. So there's got to be something we can offer this to commune with these.
Well,
why do we want to communicate with it?
Also, I have a scroll. I could use a scroll in a slightly more controlled manner. I don't really want to.
No,
but we could. I think Drac, you're right. I think we should. Did I find out if the two things are connected in any way?
What
the
two things?
The two pentagrams.
I mean, it's the same pattern, so you can assume maybe the one with the guy was maybe a weaker version, or like a less permanent version, or like
like the initial cast.
Yes, like a non-permanent version.
Okay. Okay. Well. Archer's going to kind of just hobble up to where Maeve is, like around the corner. When I'm not saying we should, or we should contact. I think we've discussed it, and I think you're right. We should try to destroy it. I can help if you can dispel it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to drop concentration on my mantle.
Mm-hmm.
When you make a dispel magic check, and I presume I don't have the spell, but this is the mechanics question. If it is of a higher level than the spell, you roll for it, don't you?
It's like a gun spell, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give Maeve the mantle of the moonlight, and so it's almost like it's a touch spell. So touch does it, and there's like this. Almost like makes a slightly monochromatic, like she's being bathed in the silvery light of the moon. Like the purple kind of face, the black is accentuated, and the white kind of glows. It only lasts for like a minute, so maybe I'll do this closer to the thing. Spell, but it will grant you a D6 on your thingy, and I will also give you the help action to try and like dispel it, because I'm assuming it's far more powerful than a third level spell.
Okay. So, how do I do this?
So, what does this look like when you go to cast your dispel magic on this circle?
Is this a Drowhigh magic spell, or is this a Warlock?
It is a Drowhigh
High magic. I'm out of spell slots for my Warlock stuff. So I think she would
that would change what it would look like. Just,
I feel like she would very gingerly get closer to it and like put her palms like flat on the like red part of the sigil almost. And you would just watch as like the shadows like again like creep and like envelop the whole thing and like try and take the magic out of it almost.
So can you make me a charisma check? You have advantage, a d6, and you also have your d4 from your thing, because I think it's more than once a long rest.
Just charisma?
Just flat charisma. You have advantage.
Fucking God.
And a d6.
And a d6.
Oh no, that's the wrong one. I did r/, not... This isn't Reddit.
r/.
Jesus.
29 plus a d4.
Ooh. You can add a d4 if you'd like.
Well, does it have something to do with my spellcasting?
It's your spellcasting ability, which is your charisma.
Oh, okay.
You don't need the d4.
Okay.
No, do the d4. Let's see how high you can go.
It's a limited use thing, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
No,
if it uses a charge or something, then.
It's limited, I think, 3 times or something.
I haven't used it once apart from this.
I
used it in my
3 times
one-on-one.
altogether.
Yeah.
You got hero points as well, remember?
Jesus, okay. So with a 32, you put your hands on this circle and you watch as these shadowy tendrils sort of come out from the walls and see this red light begin to fade and fade and fade and fade. And you, your hands almost like grow slightly, your nails grow. And for anyone looking at Maeve, you see like her back tenses as you watch as... Don't hear speak Sylvan?
I think I do.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you watch as these infernal runes are for an instant changed into a set of sylvan runes meant for like cleansing and healing before this thing vanishes and is nothing.
Is that normal? Or is that just because she's drow? That's why they've gone sylvan?
Yeah.
Can I roll to find out?
Would I know?
I think it was just a flavor thing.
Oh, okay.
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 Yeah.
Okay. I'm not too concerned about that.
Something tells me not to be worried about that at all.
Well done.
Yeah, since it's
super patronizing.
scratched out,
Well done.
now we can probably leave it.
Yeah.
Also, maybe that was mighty impressive.
I really would like to get out of here now.
It was a 5th level spell, just so you guys are aware. So the DC was 15.
Oh,
with that
doubled it.
With the 20 whatever it was I rolled for the Arcana, would I have been able to tell the spell?
It was some version of Contact Other Plane.
Okay.
Mixed with like a teleportation circle, but
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, as you all leave that sort of separate chamber, you do see Kalen begin to stir as he like sits up in the chair and is like looking around, very confused.
Yeah. So as it does that, has everybody walked in at that moment, or I was just going to say, Slab just shouts at me. It's like he's waking up.
He's getting his cock out.
He's pulling his cock out.
Please, no.
Kalen?
Yes.
You okay?
Well, I have a mighty fine headache, but I feel okay.
You don't want to murder us, right?
Yeah, you don't have an urge to kill us all, then?
No.
You can't do that anyway at the minute. And Slab's holding all his swords because.
I imagine Slab just like arms full of weapons and shit.
Did I do something?
Well, during the fight, do you remember Drac hitting you on the head?
Yeah, you
That's what
attacked
happened.
me also.
Okay.
Just want to point out, I didn't just attack you randomly.
Elijah did something to you, and your eyes went red, and you were hostile almost.
Well, I'm sorry if I hurt anyone. I
don't think you got the chance, thankfully.
Well, that's good.
Was Drac
Don't take your
or
shoulder.
Maeve close enough to actually hear what he said when he? Because I don't think Sidon was, but me, the player, heard the Elijah call him a fraud.
Yes.
So
The only person who would have been close enough would have been Drac.
Drac.
The line that Elijah said was, "Come, unwanted thrall, aid your master and kill them with me."
Didn't he said that in Infernal also?
No, he said that in common.
Can I check his neck?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just like pull his collar down and check for any bite marks on his neck.
Please buy me a drink first.
And
yeah.
I want to ask Kalen if he knows why Elijah said that.
Mm-hmm.
Why did he call you a thrall?
Well, looking at Elijah's neck, you don't see a bite mark. I didn't need to roll, but you don't see a mark on his neck.
On his wrists?
You don't see. I mean, he's got like scratch marks on him from fighting and such, but you don't see any like ones that look weird.
Any on his wrists?
No. And other than like normal marks on his wrist, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. I don't. He's like trying to think.
It's just all a bit unnerving when the shadows were calling you one of them, and then Elijah. And is there something that you're not telling us?
He's trying to like rack his brain. Well, when I was,
where Zone of Truth would come in mighty handy.
I was a young boy.
When I helped her, he like looks around. I'm confused.
I'm keeping an eye on it. Don't worry.
What do you mean? Don't worry.
Bad Dahlia. Don't worry.
Yeah. When I helped her, and Dahlia looks at him, it's like, I don't recognize you. Huh?
Yeah.
That
was the succubus. I'm pretty sure I told Kaelin about the succubus thing.
Yeah, well, obviously he didn't know when things changed. He didn't know the whole story. He's very confused.
As are we.
Yeah. When I helped her or not, I don't know. When I was in the prison of the Crimson when I was in the prison of the Crimson Hand, there was a spawn similar, the ones that we've been fighting that attacked me.
The Scrubs, yes.
The only thing I can think of is,
I
mean, it bit me once or twice, but it just marked my way like normal. Maybe because its blood got into mine. I'm not sure.
I was bit by one. I didn't see any changes.
Have you slept since you were imprisoned?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah, and also your eyes like turned red there for a second, like mine, but yeah, it's not normal for you.
Is anybody still like hurt?
Oh yeah, Archon's fucked. He's still less than half.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do this to Archon because this is just cruel. I need somebody who's got like an open wound.
I'm coated.
Again, though, Maeve is at the minute. Maeve is at the minute very protective over Archon, so she's not about to wave Archon in front of him.
You don't even have to hurt me. You can just wipe your finger against them.
Okay, yeah. So are you standing next to
Drac and Sidon is like?
I mean, you're welcome to do
I think everyone's taking like a hit or two, except maybe Stab.
I meant
somebody.
Like,
I know.
Deal damage to me.
No, so somebody who's got like blood on them, she's gonna like very like, ugh, and like smear some of the blood and like hold it in front of him and just see if there's any reaction to the blood, other than like, ugh.
Yeah, he's like raises an eyebrow, like leans back. What are you doing?
Just checking something, and then she like wipes the blood on, like, I don't know, fucking Dahlia.
What the fuck?
How did she react to it? Yeah.
I can see Maeve go like Simba.
Dahlia.
No, she just like wipes it on like a handkerchief and then like throws the handkerchief into the pile of corpses. Well, I'm not sure what to do now. So
I would like to leave if that's okay with everyone. I would love
are you
to
happy
leave.
with Kaelin coming with us? You feel safe?
Well, you can't. Well, you
Can't
can't
leave.
very well leave him in here.
No, I don't mean in here. I just mean back to where we're going. I don't.
Where are we going? What is the plan?
Well, back to Cassian,
We're just going
I think.
straight back to
right?
Cassian, or
Unless
Well-
you have a better idea.
We should.
Well, I don't
warn
know,
him
there's, like-
that hopefully Alex will reach. Kaelin, may I ask, why do you think that the mistress is after Cassian?
But it seemed like she was interested in his vampiric abilities.
Oh, so
Mhm.
he knows. I didn't think he knew.
He
Neither
was
did
in the
I.
room. Oh,
wasn't.
He wasn't.
oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Sorry,
he
Shit.
didn't know.
sorry. No, that was me forgetting that he didn't know that. I'm sorry.
That's why I asked. Sorry. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Redacted.
Rewind.
Hold on. The only thing I'll check.
My
is-
fucking heart went into my mouth, and I was like, "Wait, what?"
So I'm just gonna quickly
That's
check.
out.
I'm gonna just quickly check what the mistress said. 'Cause she might have just said it.
Yeah.
Not tracking fangs. No, she didn't say it. She didn't say the word vamp. No, I was just double checking.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, James. That's completely thrown me. What question did you ask?
So literally just why. So I'm trying to figure out what he has put together. Basically, I apologize.
I will just have him make a investigation check, actually, because he's not dumb. Actually, he's not the smartest.
Well, he's not like Mel dumb.
Wow.
Oh, poor
Fucking hell.
baby. Apparently he is.
He doesn't know how to breathe. I don't know. She was mentioning something about there's a link between him and the Lord Cassian and Elijah.
Let's not dwell on it.
And-
Maybe we should get back and talk to him, and he might have some way to help figure out what's going on with you. Shall we? She's just like
Yeah, and
ushering
also,
everyone to the door. Like, let's
I
fucking go.
don't
On
want
to
to
run.
stay
Side
here
eye.
with the dead people and stuff. Yeah, I would
We
like
should
to
do
get out of
something.
here too.
Should we do something with the bodies?
I don't have any.
Well, we can burn them. There's a brazier here.
I could.
we
I could burn them.
or I mean, and I don't want to sound morbid again, but we are underground. They are kind of buried.
They're not. They're not buried. They're there. You can see them right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
just
when we leave upstairs and we block off the entrance with stones, mark it as a grave site.
But there's arcane sigils here that summon demons, and we've only got rid of one of them. And I don't know if
devils.
the devil's demons. Well, the Cambion could have been either technically.
yeah. I think it's
Looks like a
safe
devil.
to-
Actually, it was unconscious.
Yeah.
As well.
I checked. It's like any alignment. Thing.
Yes,
Got
they
you both
can.
right. It could be a devil, could be a demon.
Well, he's saying only devils because he only saw the swans that were devils.
Yeah. What was I saying? It's not a. If I wouldn't want. I wouldn't want to be left in here.
Yeah, same.
Is there any like loose wood around?
I can burn them.
I know, but I feel like shooting them with a
I can just burn
fireball
them.
is going to be
It's not
a little...
cool. Yeah, this is like the end of Old Yellow. Like
The thing is,
Jesus.
the thing is that they're dead, right?
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hope so.
they're not like, because I remember them saying the failed experiments. They're not like grasping on the edge of life.
that's
No, I'm asking like in like not as a character.
Oh no, they are
in a general sense
pieces of
very
bodies.
dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was described as a pile.
I think I
Yeah.
described it as a pile of bodies in the
Noun
corner
you
of
use
the.
for generally for people.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is in that I remember saying there was a pile of bodies, but I didn't know how if they were like.
How gooey are we talking?
Don't worry,
Oh.
they're dead.
Were they just discarded after their experiment, and they're just like still alive?
Don't worry,
Or-
very dead.
I think they're dead, yeah.
So upon seeing this, obviously Slab will go like, "What the dead?" As in like, the only other thing you do if you carry him upstairs is either a burial or you give him a cremation now.
I think if we took them all up one by one, it would take us a very long
It'll
time.
take us ages.
I think it's best to just burn them.
Yeah,
Or
same.
burn them or leave them. There are only two viable options.
I'm with Archer on this. I wouldn't want to be
leave
left
them.
like that.
They could have had family and friends and
Yeah,
everything.
I agree. I'm fine with burning them as well. I was just giving those options. Just say.
It's up to you, Archer. Do you want to do it, or do you want one of us to do it?
I can.
I mean, we
Upon
don't know them,
hearing-
but should we say any words or
Well,
prayers of respect?
yeah. My parents. Hang on, I want to quickly just double check what the god is I follow. 'Cause it's not like a common one. I follow an unusual one, but it's like
Vistali.
Vistali. Yeah, I follow Vistali, but he came from quite like a traditional family, like whatever the equivalent of Pelor was. I remember distinctly saying like a very
Solista is
yeah,
the goddess of the
Solista,
sun.
yeah, Solista, goddess of the sun, like a very common, like the Church of England of the fantasy realm. So knowing that, would I remember any like effectively the equivalent of the spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch?
Can you make me a religion check?
Yeah, our Father who farts in heaven.
I've
That's
never
probably what you
heard
say.
spectacle, testicle, wallet, and watch, but that is so fucking funny.
Yeah,
I used to say it all
it's
the
the
time,
cross,
it's
spectacles,
from-
testicles, wallet, and watch. Yeah.
You with a 9, you're like you remember like something. May
Remember grace.
the fire cleanse you and blah 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 blah.
I don't
Are you
think
saying-
she tried to hide it. But like you would see May have put like I'm being very Attack on Titan here. But you would see May have put like one hand on like the lower part of her back and like close her eyes for a couple of seconds, and then just like back to normal.
I read that in Chuck's notes. His ranger friend did that.
Archeron positions himself so he has his back to all of you, and says, God rest you, merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Because he can't think of anything else. He says something completely inappropriate, looks at anyone who's got a face that is like memorable, like a face that he can still see.
Yeah.
And then, fucking hell, I don't have much here. It's gonna have to be a third level flaming sphere.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
Upon hearing that,
There are bridges. We could just tip one over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
Tipping over a brazier is kind of
yeah, but it's also
That's
because
not gonna
like,
be hot
bodies are
enough.
wet as well. Yeah.
yeah.
I think I would do that. Can I do this radiant? Can I be able to do this radiant?
You need a third level spell that does radiant.
No, I haven't got one of those. No, I can't. I'm out of second level spells. So he would do. You
I have
would.
fairy fire.
You would see.
We just
no
look them up
damage.
more.
Yeah, that's the first
Same.
level spells completely.
Just
Yeah.
a spotlight on all of the
It's a
corpses.
no, it's not a cantrip. It's a
It's not a cantrip.
I would. Yeah, I would do that to. Oh, this sounds bad. No, I'm not going to do acidic to do it faster. He would do it and stand. I think it lasts for a fucking minute though. So I don't think
They
else
would just
can
need
do
to
that.
catch.
Just need to catch. Yeah, I mean, I would, I would spend some time getting it right. And James, the person, isn't doing it somberly, but you would not see Archeron's face as he was doing it. His whole body language would be like very closed off, and very, very like static. And he would look at the faces, trying to remember them.
Yeah,
as he kind of like
people like all of you.
Yeah. Obviously, not looking for anyone I know, but just like trying to remember them.
Wait, you recognise John?
Hey, there's that guy we beat at the fucking bar quiz. You jackass! Smoked you then, and smoking you now.
Maybe recognise like the odd face.
Double fucking... F and
yeah,
they were the cool ones.
Yeah,
there was the blowouts or something.
There's the blowouts.
Oh yeah.
Just hope there's not a golden dragonborn in there. Otherwise,
he's there. He's dead.
Oh, I will use Oscar then. No, so he takes a somber like a minute to do that, and like he backlit kind of thing, so you can't see him at all. And then without like looking at anyone, he would effectively not run out, but he would like power walk out, just ahead, not talking to anyone. As when the flames gone out, I think Porridge would sit there and watch for a little bit until the flames all went down.
Cool. The only thing I'll say is after that moment, Kaelin would have gone up to Sam and be like, "Can I have my shirt back, please?"
He just looks at me as like Stab's just wearing it, like, oh.
I mean, don't give it to him. You can have a dagger if you want, but I kind of want the sword back.
Are these
That's what a murderer would say.
It's also what a person with a nice sword
How
would
much gold are you willing to part with for it?
Are these torches on the wall still lit?
Yeah.
Can I take one off and,
Yeah. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Burn the body.
Yeah, so just after everybody, because I assume everybody else is walking out.
Yeah.
So just after everybody had passed, she'd just kind of do that, and then follow.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until like the fire burns out in the room, because
you would be there for a while if you're waiting for that.
Yeah.
But...
yeah, because Porridge is gonna wait there, so
Porridge can fly.
Ah, true. It's just like I don't want it
he
to
doesn't
spread
talk.
to.
Also, he's not a player character, so
he's there to like pick up any gold rings at the end and any loose eyeballs.
Okay, then I like start walking out.
I feel you'd wait till like the full bodies were like properly engulfed.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's going to start stinking like a. It will. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it, but
no, it'd be horrible.
Like a roast pork dinner.
Oh Jesus. So I will ask Slav, do you give Kaelin his sword back?
Reluctantly.
Okay. Cool. So you all.
He's got a visible,
Pout.
disappointed face. So it's like, yeah, pout as the F1 say. It's like, I look cool.
So you all make your way out of the base of the Crimson Hand and back to the swamp.
When you're at the top, Archeron's like pacing from side to side, like he's clearly wanting to go, but very aware that he's also on a very short leash.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there'd be any hanging around. I think.
No, but he basically like jogged up the stairs.
2 minutes of straight jogging. Can you an athletics check? No, I'm kidding. Jogging upstairs.
That's hard. I can jog upstairs. I'm a big fat prick.
What's going to happen to my strength, by the way?
I think it goes after a short or long rest. Long rest. It goes back to normal. It's the shadow drain ability.
How long from where we are would it take us to get out of the swampy bit and back into the woods?
About probably like an hour.
Okay.
If you
I think that is probably a better idea than resting in a swamp.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd actually like to ask. We travelled through a swamp, but this area didn't. I can't remember. I may have made this up on the spot. But you said it was a bit more like a clearing.
No.
Oh, I thought it was like a clearing in the middle, and there was like a really big tree that we walked through.
It wasn't a massive. It was like a slightly bigger tree. I mean, like clearing in the sense it's like slightly, but not by much.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think we just kind of like very somberly walk out of the swamp.
In that hour-long walk, would it can constitute a short rest, or would we have to wait until we
you have to sit down.
Rest.
Sit down and walk for it. Yeah, sit down and eat.
What time of day is it right now?
I think it's actually slightly late at this point. I think it's about 6 p.m.
So it'd probably be more of a long rest when we get back into the...
Be like, go to the woods, probably eat and then sleep.
Eat, sleep.
Yeah, but get out of the swamp first.
Yes. And I'm not going to make you make checks for that. There's enough of you, you can make your way out of the swamp relatively easily and sort of go over that hill and down into the main forest. And it probably gets to about 7:30-ish, so it's already dark because of the time of year. I did the maths earlier. It is the 23rd of Rustvale.
What's the real time?
Which is like mid-autumn.
Fantasy autumn, cool.
And it's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
I can tell you the actual day of the week if you want.
I think as we like get out of the swamp and into the woodland, I think Maeve would sort of like move slightly over to Archeron and like test the waters, see if he was like up for talking.
You probably haven't seen the front of him since he offered to burn the bodies and would probably not be down to chat.
So she'd then just like move away again. She's not one to like push.
Yeah.
So just to clarify, are we gonna have like watches? Because I can take one when we go to sleep.
I can also take one.
Yeah, I can take another if you want.
I was wondering if I could find Maeve alone and just have a chat.
So yeah, you can say you all like.
No, she wants to have a chat with me.
You all like bed down and begin to like set up a camp, and you can obviously do that if you want.
I got to her and with a more serious tone. I sort of look at her and I'm just. Why did you care so much about beating Elijah over everything else in that chamber?
What do you mean?
Yes, Elijah was a target, but we saw a bigger threat. A woman in there turned 2 random civilians. Yes, we didn't know them, but they were just people into devils.
Are you going to nitpick every decision I make?
No, I was just wondering, why did you care about him?
We're not equipped to deal with devils. We
Why
went there to get Elijah to help. That was what we went there to do. That's what we did. If there is a bigger threat, we can face it when we're ready, not now.
Yes, but
I don't know about you, but I don't want to die to a devil woman. You saw what she did.
Yes,
she could have done that to any of us.
It's like when we went in there, we were on the same page. Were we against her, right? As soon as she gave you the opportunity to talk to him, you started showing her respect. You started listening to her. You gave up your own moral code to just sort of chase after your own vendetta. What did this guy do to you?
It's not what this guy did to me. It's what this guy has done to countless people in Crown Top. You saw what happened.
Yeah.
Do you really think that we would have gone away with our lives if we'd have faced that woman?
Judging by how fast these devils seem to run away on their own, I think they're scared of us anyway. I think we could have got away with our lives. I think we would have won, personally. But that's not the point. That's just my own arrogance. I don't know. Why did you try and sneak over to the shadows early on? We all saw that. You know something about them. You keep it to yourself, but
I've kept nothing from any of you that is of any of your concern. If I have something that needs to be shared, I have shared it. When I am ready, I will share the rest, but I don't trust you enough to tell you. And this is why.
What have I done to not let you trust me? Aside from actually asking you a couple of questions.
Do you trust me?
I do.
You don't act like it.
Because it's very hard to trust someone with secrets.
So you don't trust me?
I trust you in the ways that matter, but...
In the ways that matter to you?
In ways that matter to this team. This is what it is.
Nobody else has had a problem with anything that I have done.
Maybe. But... Look, I'm not trying to be a bad guy here. I'm just... Sometimes you gotta, like, open up to those around you.
Sidon, I appreciate what you're trying to do. I really do. I see it, I get it. But what you don't understand is that I've opened up to people in the past and it's gone very badly for me. I'm not ready to share that side yet, and when I am, I will. But right now, I feel as though I'm being pushed in a direction I don't want to go into. So please, just be patient and give me time.
Fine.
Thank you. And I think she'd not storm off, but like go and have like a moment, sashay away and just have a breather, maybe like lean against a tree and just
Archer on
look out in his forest. Actually, I think after that discussion, he'll go out and hunt some small game for dinner or something.
Okay.
So we don't have to use our rations.
Yeah, easy enough. Anyone else do anything before you go to bed?
Yeah, Artron's drawing quite intensely in his book.
What's he drawing?
Well, if anyone gets close enough, it's like the faces that you saw in the pile.
Yeah.
Like quite obsessively, like drawing them, just trying to get them right.
Yeah, you can, if you want to make me a...
History? Oh, well, no, because I could, it's the same way that James draws things, tracing. So he can minor illusion, like a perfect copy of, and then like sketch around them.
Well, that wouldn't be history, that'd definitely be like a dex.
Dex. Well, I'm not very dexy, and I do okay tracing. Let's have a look. Do I have any tools? I do not. Okay, let's go with... Oh, wow. I have no physical skills.
I will say, Maeve draws faces quite a lot, so if she saw you sketching, she'd probably like come over and give you some, like maybe like put your hand in the right, like the pen in your hand in the right position so you get better like shading and stuff.
It's as you come over, he's like, it's not like a this is not someone like charcoaling in to relax. He's like furiously like
it's pressing down too hard,
his hand's shaking, and if he comes over, like, you can just hear him muttering under his breath in like the Orling language, about he has to get it right.
Do you want some help?
Did you see that? Did you see them? Did you see the faces? It's just that they were out there and they might not have. No one would know, so we have to get it right. I have to be able to show and get it right. And so, if there's anyone out there who can know them, and then they would know.
I think at this point she'd like crouch down in front of him and like put a hand on his shoulder and just sort of like reassure, kind of like trying to soothe him. Do you want me to have a go?
If you saw them and you can draw it.
I think at this point, okay. So I feel bad because I just said to Sidon, I'm not telling you things about me, and then she's going over to Archon and being like, "Look at this,
hey babes,
look at this, look at my fucking secret." So she's gonna like take out her little, like she's got like a little leather bound, like A5 book, and she just like flicks it open to like pictures of each of the party members that she's like sketched in, including one of Archeron.
He like it takes him a minute, like he hasn't quite realised what he's saying, and then he goes, "Are they good? I'm assuming they are good."
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
but they're fucking terrible.
They're like a 2-year-old.
like that stick figure one I did.
Like my picture of Drac.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's a mouse face.
No, like the Ratatouille fucking mouse that Asher drew.
Oh, Jesus.
So he'd look at
I found that
it for like a hot second before he realizes what he was doing, and go, "Yeah, maybe you would be better, because then if we were to show them to the family, they would know who it was."
I can teach you if you want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that. When I was at school, it wasn't. I never really did. I was more into the books than the drawing.
Mm-hmm. Can I say that Maeve would then sit with Archeron for like an hour or so and just like show him the basics of how she like sketches faces?
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Just have a little bonding moment by the fire.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you sort of practice a bit and get getting slightly better. And you all begin to bed down for the night.
Mm-hmm.
So remind me who was taking first.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Yeah. So Drac, if you can roll me a perception check.
Yeah, just gonna find it. There.
Okay.
17.
With 17, you sort of hear the hoot of owls overhead, and sort of the scurrying of nocturnal animals, but nothing catches your attention more than, nothing dangerous. Who's taking second?
I will.
Okay. Yeah, Sally, can you make a perception check?
Yeah, so I go over to Sidon and like wake him up. And before I go to sleep, I'm gonna draw like a picture of the devil woman, just to have like a reference to what she looks like. And then I'm gonna go to sleep.
Go. With a 21, you don't not apart from normal things. You see like sort of looking up at the moons, you sort of see like something like a bird go overhead.
Is it a bird or is it something very, very far away?
Or is it a flame?
I specifically said bird. I was gonna say like a winged thing overhead, but that made it sound like it was worse. So it's a bird. Like a larger bird. Go overhead. But apart from that, you don't sense anything. Who's taking third? I think it was Maeve.
Me.
Yeah. So can you make me a perception check?
Mm-hmm.
8. Don't sense anything. But as sort of Maeve, you're sort of lying there, and everyone is drifting off to sleep. Sidon's just getting to sleep. Sort of Sidon, your eyes shut, and you relax, sort of taking in the stillness of the moment, sort of that calm serenity. But in that darkness of lying there, a light enters your vision. A golden, yellow, orange light, warm, like the sun on a summer's day. And you can't help but smile slightly, even if it is difficult to look at. And as you're sort of breathing, now asleep, you feel your head turn like a hand, no, like a claw, comprised of shadow and smoke turning your vision as you watch a tail move from the side of your vision and turn to see a form, a dark wolf, slightly fading in and out, white eyes staring at you, soft yet full of hate, and you get the sense that you can stand up if you want to.
I stand up.
So as you sort of make the moves, you feel your hands out and stand up in this sort of darkened void of sleep. It shifts in an instant. Like the sky erupts into bright blue, clouds dotted throughout. Beneath you is like a perfect mirror, like the calmest sea reflecting the clouds. The horizon just a white line. To your right, you see a yellow gateway, searing white and soft, brightening the area around it and making your body almost conductive with excitement. And to your left, there's a shadowed portal absorbing the light. Clouds gathering overhead, grey and overcast, the inner rage wanting to pull you in. What do you do?
I really want to go for the shadow portal. I start making my way towards the one that makes me feel like I start going to the one that makes me feel a bit more excited and like the light one. But as I walk, I'd sort of stop, and something just telling me to just go back into that.
So I will mention, as you sort of get closer to the light portal, you feel sort of like a warmth, wanting to envelop you, sort of like a hug.
I sort of turn and I do go over to the dark one and see what happens. I'll get close to that one, and
so you sort of walk closer to it.
The shadow one.
You walk close to it. I'll let you decide after I say this. And you sort of feel the cold embrace of darkness beginning to wrap around you.
I kind of go for the shadow one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You feel
what have
this
I done?
cold embrace take over you, like a soft touch at your back as you walk in. The shadows enveloping you. You look around, and all you can see at first is that same black void. However, quickly it begins to come into focus. Trees. Tall, proud trees with grey bark, gnarled and spiked with the canopy blocking the little light from above. As you're taking in the area, you hear a twig snap from behind you. What do you do?
I sort of jump back and go on guard.
You
behind me.
You turn to look around, and for a moment you don't notice anything. However, you stare, and with these trees, you see mirroring the leaves is the shifting of a creature, shifting of fur as it takes a breath. You begin to make it out. Fur, lots of dark, gnarled fur, reaching further and further up, as tall as the trees. Blocking out the sky, this 100-foot tall, wolf-like creature stares you down. A singular green slitted eye in the middle of its head, a murky glow from the tufts of fur on its chest. And I will send you the image of this thing. I put it in story time.
All I could see was a Ratatouille Remy.
Oh.
It looks down at you, teeth bared as saliva drips out of its mouth. It tilts its head down, the eye getting close to your level as it sniffs at you. Getting a closer look, it bears resemblance to your wolf, but much larger and much colder. Its head slowly tilts to the side as you see it's showing you all of its gnarled, spiked teeth, and you hear a voice.
Well done. All of my power will be yours. Embrace that anger. Become stronger. No one will defeat you. Do this task and be rewarded.
What do you do?
How do I want that power.
You see on the snout of this creature, it almost curls into a smile as you see the eye in front of you, almost as large as you are, opens wider, reflecting the image of a woman. Pale skin, dark black hair with hints of purple throughout. She has one bright blue eye and another is a brown hazel. She wears a silver outfit with a symbol on a necklace. Can you make me a religion check?
Be good.
9. You do not recognize the symbol. But this creature says,
Pyra. Capture her. More power will be yours.
and you see as the eye flares and you feel this sickly green light overcome you. A growl echoes through your... Yeah?
Did you say Pyra? Capture her?
Pyra, yeah. A growl echoes through your body as you see written on the black belt of your gi are very faint runes in a deep, shimmering green color. You don't recognize the language. But just as you get a chance to process this, you feel a tug, a pull, as something wraps around your back and pulls you. And as you do, you sit up, awake. Everyone is awake, and you all taking your long rests.
Yay!
I will send you something. You can... I'll just send it.
I actually quite like this song.
But yes, everyone is awake, and you've taken your long rests.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah. And in the morning, everyone gets up as normal.
How do I not have magic missiles? That's wild. I thought I could have sworn I did. Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah, everyone can get up as normal and go about their mornings. You see Kaelin is awake, making some food for everyone. Dahlia is helping him out. Yeah, is there anything you guys are doing in the morning?
Just like stretching a little.
Mhm.
Like getting some water to like wake up, like patting
Yeah.
and
So
the
splash
face.
your face.
Yeah.
Cool.
When like if Drac is off like doing when Archon wakes up and gets himself ready for the day, it's still quite subdued from yesterday and quite like contemplative, and he's like watching Drac like get do his like presumably like calisthenics, like like a few push-ups, a few sit-ups, kind of getting ready for the day, and he's gonna say to anyone who's nearby, I don't want to be a burden. I don't. Maybe I could be better at protecting myself. I don't know. It wasn't like this before. Like,
Do I hear this, by the way?
It's just like it's just like
Saying it to the room.
Yeah.
You gotta
Then
think
I'm
about
just
it.
gonna like stand up, go over to Archer, and like, Archie, you were never a burden to anyone. Without you, Elijah would probably still be alive. So, never think that you are a burden.
like, I don't know. It just felt like when I can't really protect myself like you guys can. I can't fight.
Artron,
Well,
you
just
gotta think
did.
as well. I don't really fight.
But you can wear. You have your armors and things, don't you?
You mean this thing? It just pads is like basically just leather padding. It's like
Yeah. I don't have that. I can't. When I wear it, it just kind of bunches up, and I can't concentrate on spells properly. I can't wear it. I've tried. I tried before.
Yeah, and as you know, like, me and Sidon should be the one that stands beside, like, in front of you and protecting you.
I can't have you guys get hurt because of me.
what you got to remember, Artron, is you're basically the support, as in like them two up front can't perform without you.
I can't help them fight like you can.
Do you not have high level spells that provide assistance?
No.
And also, we are a team. We work together as a team. Like, I couldn't do anything without you guys because I would be dead by now then.
No, I'm not. Well, I'm not saying I feel. I'm not saying I'm useless. I'm just saying that if it came down to I couldn't help you like you guys can help me. I can't look out. I can't. It's just. I've been in this before when we've been out and something's happened and I've not been able to stop it.
You did stop it.
Not yesterday, before.
But you got to think some things are out of your control. It's about trying. That's
About what? Sorry.
trying. Isn't that's the right word? Isn't like you've got to think if you're doing the best you can. That's all that matters.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, and you know this, Archie, that I will always be proud of you. That's an understatement that I'm proud of you, because what you have done in the last, month since we got here and stuff, I know it's out of your comfort zone, but you have really rose to the challenge.
It's not that I know I've got the magic, and I say it's when I said I was part of a group before, I was at school, and they were my best friends, and we went we went out, and we thought we could. We thought, nothing's going to stop us. If we're really powerful. We've got magic. We've got strength, just like we have here. And we went out, and we weren't ready. We weren't ready at all. And I just, it's okay. I just need to make sure that I'm prepared, and I think things through a bit more. And he's gonna kind of stand up and go over and start ruffling through the pages of his book really intently.
I think as Archeron said that, Maeve would kind of look over to Sidon.
He's
Just
kind of sitting
kind of
on
He's
he's leaning up against a tree, not really paying attention. He's kind of actually grabbed his belt. He's kind of rubbing his belt and looking at it. And he's actually very lost in thought and at the minute. He actually probably wouldn't even notice Maeve looking over at him.
The thing is, what you've got to remember is people on it takes time to feel that confidence that you can do things. Is like I say, the thing is, what you should be looking for is literally, as long as you're trying your best, that's all that matters.
He's gonna look up and turn around. But I've done it before, and our best was not good enough before. And what if it isn't again? And then he's gonna go back to rifling through his spells.
Then you shouldn't blame yourself for the outcome.
He that's actions as he's rifling through. He's pulling out his pen, and he's not like ignoring, but he's very much trying to block out everything that he's heard. And as you see him like rifling through the pages, he's going through like a mile a minute past all the various sketches that he's done of the different things, like the different arcane circles and stuff. And when he gets to like a blank page, he's like pen's hovering over it, and he essentially goes, I think that there's a reason that I wasn't in another adventure party before, and it's because they died. And that's why I can't. I panic, and I don't want the same thing to happen again. I don't want it to happen to me. I don't want it to happen to Drac. I don't want it to happen to you. I don't want it to happen to anybody. And my best friends were left in the forest, and it's not been the same since. And since then, it was only me and Porridge.
I didn't know that.
It's not a nice thing to talk about.
Yeah, I get that. But you got to, like, I don't know how to tell you, but yeah, it's just, yeah, that's rough. And I'm glad that you actually told us this. But I had no idea that you have been through stuff like that before.
No.
And yeah, I understand that you don't want to talk about it, but if you ever want to talk to anyone, just come to me if you feel like sharing, because I will always be on your side.
That's why I panic. Because we were caught unawares before. And if I can't control it, then something bad might happen.
You can't control anything, Archer.
I can try. The spells will help me control things.
Yeah, but no one can control everything. That's...
I don't need to control everything. I just need to control what's around me. And then I can be safe, and the people around me can be safe.
Yeah, but you also have to trust your friends and your family to protect themselves also. You can't, like... Of course, they will have faith in you, but you can't just have no faith in them. You got to believe that they also can do things and not only rely on yourself.
Last time we did it, the last time that happened was the last time that happened.
You can't use that one experience as a grounds for every experience in your life. You can't blame yourself. can't live your life in fear.
It's easier said than done when there are monsters jumping out of the floor, because he starts to like breathe really quick and like he's almost hyperventilating, and he tries to calm himself down a bit, and he kind of gets up and brushes himself and goes, I'm sorry, I'll be back in a minute, and he kind of like goes into his tent.
As he gets up to leave to go, just like, take your time, as in, don't feel like you need to rush it, but basically come out whenever you feel comfortable to do so.
He'll go into his tent, and like Porridge is kind of in the trees, looking down at the party, just watching. He's got his own. So when Archeron's in Porridge's eyes, they go like his kind of like brownish color, and when Porridge is in control of himself, they're kind of like a pinky color. So these like pink eyes are looking down at people, just kind of like a curious like a bird, like cocked down, and watching. And then after a minute or two, he'd probably like fly into the tent after Archeron.
Maeve would just look at Drac and like shrug.
Yeah, Drac just gonna like go over to Maeve and say like, yeah, it's probably best to let him like breathe a little before we continue.
I'm gonna go for a walk.
Do you want company?
If you like.
Yeah, sure. I could actually like go for a walk myself, just like letting out a little bit of, get some fresh air or whatever.
And she'd like turn to Slab and be like, "You coming?"
Go on then. As he goes to stand up, he takes a handful of food as well.
Just grabs a handful of spaghetti.
Yeah.
I imagine I imagine it was I got some small game, so I imagine it was like some leftover rabbit and shit.
Ooh.
I don't know why I keep saying rabbit. Rabbit's the only small game I know. It's the only small game I know.
It could be vole, it could be field
Vole,
Could be rat.
pheasant,
that's what I was looking
birds.
moles.
Even like you could probably even hunt like a deer if you really tried. But yeah, is there anything in particular, you guys? I want to get to one more thing. I don't know how long it will take. Not that long. But is there anything you guys are doing in the morning or once you guys set off?
My belt, does it still, even awake, does it still have that writing on it?
Yeah. Very faint, like dark green on black. So you have to be staring at it to see it.
I was going to ask, is in like, obviously I'm not there, but like
if you had a very high passive perception or were looking specifically for something, you would see it, but not at a glance.
Yeah, it's more for my visual.
Yeah. But yeah, so the three of you are going for a walk. Sidon is playing with his belt. Archeron, are you doing anything in that tent?
Furious cry wank in the tent.
A crank.
A crank. No, he's in the tent. Like going through his pictures and like trying to calm himself down in any way he can. Maybe he'll start casting a pointless ritual to calm himself down. Mm-hmm. Like he'll start casting like comprehend languages on nothing kind of thing.
Yeah. So yeah, after some time, probably say like an hour or maybe, I don't know, however as you want it to be, You all make it back to camp, and I assume, unless you have anything you want to say before you leave, begin to set off. Yeah.
Really?
So yeah, you all begin to set off, and my notes. Pete, can you roll me a d20? Oh, d12. Sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see.
Okay. So you're all walking through the forest, sort of taking watch where you want to, and just probably slightly, not like tense, but quiet, that sort of silence of stress. Don't come across anything. You see a few flocks of birds overhead, like sort of later in like the afternoon, like crows or ravens above you, flying in various directions. Hear the sounds of various birds as you begin to make it to the grasslands out the forest. Yeah.
No, I was just making
Oh, sorry. Sorry. But the day goes smoothly, and it gets to the evening as you all begin to set up camp once again. Yeah, so you all begin to set up your camp, and set up the tents and begin to bed down. The evening, who is taking watches, if any?
I can do.
I like taking watches.
Okay, so Slab, Sidon, Kaelin can do the last one if no one else wants to. Cool. So
It can
you
be
all
nice to get a whole night's of sleep.
yes. So you all begin to bed down. Everyone begins to drift off to sleep. Slab is taking the first watch, so can you roll me make me a perception check? Sorry.
Perception.
Yeah.
Fuck
Okay.
off.
So as you are all sleeping, in your beds, in your tents, and sleeping bags, most people are resting, but Archer. Most people have made their beds, are in the process of sleeping, their eyes sort of waning one by one as they drift off to sleep. However, for various reasons, you're struggling a bit. Sort of lying in a sleeping bag that you know isn't yours, taking a breath and it smells like someone else. Your mind twitches like a crack, then your eyes open wide, wider than they should, taking in your space like it's the first time you've seen the world. You feel warm, too warm, like the sleeping bag is constricting you. Part of you wants to scream and claw out of this place. You want to get out. You want to run. You want to flee. You want to be more. Yes, more. You want more. You want to fight. You want to fight for the freedom. Fight for dominion. You want to breathe in night air. This tent is constricting you.
Am I able to move?
Yeah.
Kicking it off then if it's like claustrophobic feeling in the tent. Kicking the bag off and scrambling out the tent to take some.
You see Slab sort of half asleep, leaning on a log. You sort of fight to get out. You get out. You unzip it. You look up at the sky and see the moons. As the moons stare back at you, you see Dialisto with its cool blue gaze sort of waxing as the nights grow darker. You see Baradark in its outward chaos, like a mirror of your mind, but it's wrong, it's different, it's not the same. And then you look at Riator, the small grey moon. You find your eyes absent-mindedly tracing the cracks in its surface. The clear sky giving you a view of each imperfection. You know you weren't born under it, but you've known somewhere deep down there is a connection there, a yearning, a pull to learn more, and you can't help but think of what you read in the books from Orion. Is it an omen, giving you glimpses of what's to come? Is it showing you the truth something avoidable, something dangerous, and then you remember the interviews. The man named Kyrell Vissard speaking of reliving his nicest memories. It almost brings a smile to your face for a moment before you think of the other interview. Ivana Hurst talking of her painful experience before seemingly fainting from thinking about it. Then something wells up inside of you. A malicious moment of pure rage. Can you make me a con save?
Yep. So I'm just making some notes.
It's fine.
Yeah. Con check. That's 20, baby.
Cool. You feel yourself start to tense and shake, but then it stops. The light from the moon's temporarily blocked by a large winged creature overhead. Can you make me a perception or nature check?
Oh, it's definitely not going to be perception. 23.
23.
Not even that.
You look up
I rolled it.
and see, in that flash of seeing it, the creature is huge. A wingspan of probably 40 feet, if not more. You see a blue tint from the moon shines off the scaled hide of it, and sort of figuring out the direction, you can see it as flying towards Crown Top. And then that brief glimpse of whatever creature that was takes your mind off of before. What were you thinking about? It's difficult to remember. Strange. Yeah.
I'm assuming from what you said with scales, this is a dragon.
You can assume.
Mm-hmm. You said huge. With obviously, I don't know if it's the same in this world. So obviously, different dragons have different colors, but different dragons have also different kind of shapes and faces and like horn patterns and stuff. With that high nature check, can I figure out what type of dragon it was?
From color and shape, probably wasn't gem.
It was a gem. Sorry,
it probably wasn't gem. But I think from that quick flash, one of the other two. Not sure.
Okay.
Wait, sorry, Hold on, I might have said something and just completely lied to you. And if so, I will have to tell you.
What my notes are...
1 second.
A huge winged creature blocks the moon. There are scales and there's reflections from it, but that's all I got.
I'm stupid. I will actually have to tell you now. From those looks,
was it a gem?
Get it, gem. I had a 1 in 3 chance and I was wrong. Yep. You get the sense. It was a gem dragon. Can't tell color.
Okay. Okay. In this world, are they it's the same kind of like they're neutral, as opposed to the
yes.
Cool. Neutral, that's fine.
So fucking
stupid. I'd like, based on
in my head, I was like, this color is this, but it just wasn't.
I know gem is important. It's either really important because it isn't, or it is. I'm going to roll the dice. So with that,
nat one on that check.
With the we obviously saw a picture from Sir or Lord Orion, or whatever, Master Orion, rather. He did a very quick printout for us.
He does.
Is with what I saw, I obviously might need to roll another check, but does it look like the same dragon? Because in my head, I thought it was green. That dragon was green at the time, so I'm just trying to compare if it's the same dragon.
You make me a history check.
Mm-hmm. 22.
Jesus Christ!
So fucking smart, this guy is great.
It's about the same. It looks about the same shape. Obviously, his one was kind of rough, but from the brief looks you got, about the same.
It looks in inverted commas like Master Orion. Not 100% sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm guessing it's booking it to the sea.
It is flying towards the city. Yeah.
I mean, like at high speed, paying us 0.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't be able to see it anymore.
Okay.
It's gone behind clouds and shadow.
Is it flying in like a straight line?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Looking back at the way it's came, what is in the direction of the way it came? Is it back the way we've just been?
It's sort of. It wasn't directly above you. It was more. If you're looking on this map,
to
the main map on the Roll20, sort of to your west. So if you're like facing
like here, kind of
yes.
So it may have come from.
Could have come towards Aramor. Could have come from further north. It could have come from the mountains, like throughout range. It could have
Forest of Polarity.
Anything? Yeah, it is. Anything sort of in that cone.
Okay.
I guess the best way is like from like your guess is like anything from like there. That cone-ish.
Yeah.
I used the worst color.
One thing I forgot to mention. Obviously, I had the potion that Kaelin may have given from Kaelin. Would I have been able to use the bottle of that to keep one of the vermilion flame tongues in?
I'll allow it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But yeah, if there's nothing you want to do, you can head back and go to sleep. Take your long rest.
Yep.
And no need for the other checks for the night. Everyone
I will make a mental note that Slab was a terrible watchman.
He was
very
very bad.
having like a panic attack. Asleep in the gun.
They're not asleep, just not paying attention to anything.
he was having a midnight snack. But yeah, so you all, those who take watches can take their watches. And all of you can take your long rest, and that is where we will pick up next time.